It was crazy. It was crazy. Okay, so we got the horizontal and the vertical lives up. Those both are up right now. That's good. So I'm feeling good about that. Now, wonder, are there any public games right now? No games found publicly. That's interesting. Nobody's playing the game. Play refresh again. I guess this is really just a game you play. You play when you play, huh? So we're gonna do a normal run. Click confirm. We'll try out the goat here.
This stew is severely lacking in giga gamma power. If only. Hey, help an old man out, will ya?
That's some speed. All right, let's see here. What does this do? So his passive is that every time he gets consecutive shots, it gets stronger. As long as he doesn't miss the shots, it caps out at about 10. So 10 is the max. And when I miss or hit nothing, I'll lose a stack. But as long as I keep going, it's pretty good. Which is a pretty good, okay passive. I think it's a fine passive. That is a log. That is something. What is that? I can't check his stats, can I? That is quite alright. That's okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to load this quest. Alright, let's get into some LORT. Let's see what goes on. Let's see what the his apps is. Let's see what's cracking. Go ahead and get me in the van. I'm going in the van because my mother didn't tell me anything when I was younger, and I love vans. Vans are the greatest thing that ever exists. Go, birdie, go. Go. Fly, brother, fly. I'm free. I'm free on the hilly billy countryside. Rocking about. Now, I do appreciate the design of this character because he's a chunk of man. And I do like a chunk of man. I do like a bunch of chunkas. Go ahead and give me some arrow shots. Well, I'm missing everything. That's beautiful. Let me go ahead and use the move that matters to me the most. There we go. So, just going to tell you this right now. I don't hate the bow and arrow. But I think there's a better option. And it's going to be this blade. Never mind. That is significantly worse. Significantly worse. I think it's mostly because I missed so many hits. I need another dex weapon. That's what I need. Which sucks because I'm a huge fan of the bow when I don't need to use the bow. When I don't need to use the bow, I'm a master of the bow. Whenever I need somebody that's not a bow character, as long as it's not forced upon me. Sadly, this bow feels a little forced upon me, as if I have to use it. And I'm not a fan of things that I have to do. I hate doing my laundry. I hate calling up my parents. I feel like I have to call my parents all the time. That seems to be a thing that naturally occurs in my brain where I have to call them. I have to make sure they're doing fine, make sure how's the kids, how's the husband, how's the wife, how's things happening. That's pretty good, but I just don't know. I just don't know. That's the reality of it. Boom! Get him with it. There we go. Look at that freedom. Oh, you guys are just lining up for me. Oh my goodness, you guys love me. Get hit with this. Not sure what that does yet, but something's going to happen with that. Something's definitely going to happen with that. I feel like the more dexterity I get with this guy, the better he's going to be. So, yeah. Ricky Redo. Ricky Redo. Thank you for the raid, Ricky Redo. What's going on? Hello, Jules Anderson. The Big Jules? That's Big Jules in this economy? I've only heard legends of you, Big Jules. That's crazy. I've only heard legends of you realistically. I've heard you through the grapevines. What's crack-a-lacking? Well, crackers aren't lacking here. My pantries are stuffed and filled to the brim with crackers. So no cracker lacking here. All the cracker is good. Unless you're considering in terms of the slur, then by all means, there's a significant lack of crackers and a full. It's Redux? Really? It's Redux. Interesting. Interesting. So you're not using the French pronunciation in the redo? I feel like that's the French pronunciation. This cracking never lacking. Talk to him. Talk to him. Hit him with that flex on him. That's what I like to see. The cracker's never lacking. And that's beautiful. That's lovely. Let me go ahead and get these few free hits. Oh, that's disgustingly beautiful. Let me go get this freedom. Were you playing LORT? Was that what you were doing? You just ended stream, saw some random scrub online, decided, who's this black man? And decided to just rape me because you never seen me before and you decided to just be kind with your life and you actually are a good person. Is that what you decided today? Is that the wave of today's stream, is just the fact that you decided to help somebody out that you never knew? I don't know. I'm just tossing a guess out there. Just trying to figure out where you're from. Figure out the vibe, figure out the franchise, figure out what's happening here. Ooh, look at the crates. An egg and nothing else. That's beautiful. Love to see it. Love picking up a bunch of garbage on the floor. Just gonna go ahead and use my deliciously powerful, just sexy bod just to move around. Hello. Hey guys. Boom. Get cooked. Can't wait to get my attack speed up. Hold on, guys. What is the other move? Oh, I can teleport. I see. I feel this is just a feeling I have. I feel as though he's not really he's a dex character, but he's not really a stab character, if I could be so bold. Didn't really feel the strength of the stabbies. Didn't really feel the strength in there. Not really rocking with it or vibing with it. A hammer. A hammer. Zombie King Slammer, and that's a strength weapon. Well, my man raised no pussy. Let's see here. Yeah, of course, you're my DEI rate. Thank God. I needed that. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. You just said, oh, my God. I'm going to do something for Black History Month because I didn't do something back in the day. Just decided to rate a black man, you know? You can check that off your list. That's off your bucket list now. You can actually just say you've done it. You get 2 passes. You know the passes. You know what I'm talking about. And surprisingly, you don't get a table at the cookout. I can't get those out anymore because the cookout's getting full. I'm not bringing anything to the cookout. I'm not bringing any food. But I will give you something better than an invite to the cookout. You can look at my wife from a distance and not say anything weird sometimes. You can do that. You can do that for 12 hours if you would like. That's a free invite. You're more than welcome to. But you can't say anything weird. What's up, Max Station? What's going on? How's it hanging? How's it cracking? What's going on with you? Boom. Complete miss. Is this even a good weapon? Am I stupid? You know what? I'm doing a significantly more damage than what I was doing with everything else, so I'll take it right now. I'll take it right now because I just need speed. I need speed. Hey, do you use OBS? Yes, I do use OBS. Are you asking me for assistance, or are you just asking me in general if I use OBS for something? I use OBS for everything. OBS is how I record. OBS is how I eat my food. OBS is how I wipe my butt. OBS is basically my best friend. We've been knowing each other for 36 years. Me and OBS are the best forever. Watching the YouTube since the snow cone fro. Oh, really? Oh, you've been watching the snow cone fro. Just asking? Oh, no, just asking. Okay, just very, very fair. Honest answer. I like to see it. Thought I was going to help you OBS or something, right? That you need some help. Well, there, pal. Hey, I'm just asking. I'm just looking out. I'm just looking out, man. I'm just looking out. I'm just looking out. And what's the harm in looking out? What is the crime in looking out? What is my crime? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Is that my crime? This is democracy manifest. Am I right, fellas? Can I get a Bilbo in the chat, please? Can I get a Bilbo in the chat? Can I just get a Bilbo in the chat? I'm full health and a bunch of clap back. I'll get this. Why not? Oh, it's nighttime already? I've done nothing. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I suppose I'll get more speed as it goes on, but man, really the first days are the hardest part. Preach! That's what I see. I've tested OBS. It's not a reliable Bilbo source. Thank you for the Bilbo. Thank you for the Bilbo. It's not a reliable food source. It's not. I think you're not really using OBS to its full capabilities. I think, and this is just me being a foodie. You know, I've been to all the foodie lands, and I've just been enjoying food my entire life. I've been eating my entire life because I'm a big eater. You know, my wife, she calls me Big Eater. That's what I'm known in the hood. They call me the Muncher. What did Mr. Waterman say? He said, I'll suck 100 penises before I let this company die. Sorry. The bed, here's my like. Thank you so much. Have a lovely night. Thank you for joining in and streaming for a little bit. I do appreciate you. Have a lovely sleep. So yeah, that's what Mr. Waterman was like. That's exactly what that was going on. Ooh, look at that flip. Look at that kick. Look at that. Ooh, look at that motion. Oh my God, motion in the ocean? Could it be? White boy got motion? I'm not a white boy, but I do like the term white boy got motion. I like when people say a little, can a white boy have a little motion? That's just funny to me. Don't know why. It's the funniest thing. It's goofy. It's hoopla. Now, imagine this. Picture this coming from a real lyricist. I impregnate the beat when every single drop of semen hit. Is this free? 71? 75. You gotta be sucking my balls. You gotta be killing me. You gotta be strangling me. You gotta be hanging me from a mountain. You gotta be hanging me from a mountain. And oh, 75. Never mind. I made it immediately. 2 days remain. Let's go. What the hell was that? Open it. Oh, okay. Never mind. I take back everything I said. God bless. I take back everything I said. This game hates me. This game wants to see me suffer. Go ahead and give me those muffin mints. Can't even use the muffin mints. That's completely worthless. That Midnight Mittens is not even a bad upgrade. Just very specific. I'm not a fan of very specific upgrades. Good against night enemies is really how I feel about it. Not a fan of that. Just not a fan. Not a fan. Guys. You're crowding up the screen too much. You're crowding up the screen too much. That's just too much. I hate to see it. Hey, new to the stream, how do you stay motivated to keep posting when nobody's in your stream? I'm not motivated at all to keep posting. Actually, that may be a falsehood, a myth, something in your brain that may be getting crosswired. The crossfires are going off in your hair. You're thinking that I'm motivated right now. I am not motivated at all. I'm disciplined. Big difference. See, this is the thing. If you wait for motivation, you're not going to do anything ever. If you wait to be motivated to do something, you're going to be spending your entire life waiting to be motivated to do something. I'm not motivated to do this at all. What I am, though, is I'm determined to get something done. I'm trying to make something shake, make something move. I have discipline. Realistically, that's what I got. I got big discipline because I've been doing this for a while, and even when I had nobody, I still act like I had 100 people in here. So that's basically what I keep doing over and over and over again. If you keep acting like you have a bunch of people and a bunch of stuff going on in your life, you will indefinitely over time get used to the drastic downpour of not having anybody in your circle or anybody watching you, and that will inspire you to continue going even when there's nobody here. That's why I'm so good at that. Being disciplined is the most important trait to have as a content creator, because you're not always going to have a bunch of people. You're not going to have anybody sometimes, and you just got to keep going. As a matter of fact, that's how work happens too. If you at work, you're not motivated to go to work. Nobody is really motivated to go to work. Nobody enjoys work. No one dreams of working. That's why I hate the term dream job. You just got to keep going. That's really it. That's my opinion on motivation and working. So I'm not motivated to do this. I'm just used to nobody being here. Is really where I'm at right now. I got a worse bow. I got a worse bow, and that's on me. That's just on me. Oh my goodness. On me like peanut butter. On me like dog and peanut butter. Crazy sentencing all the time. Can we get out of here? Can we give me some freedom? What is this? A blade of casual heroes? I'm not casual at all. I'm casually the greatest to ever do it. All right. So first date, not doing incredible, but not doing horrifying. To be fair, I like my rap, but I work in cannabis. That's fair. I mean, you probably got some cool coworkers too. Coworkers can make or break a job too. It depends if you like the people you work with, if you hate the people you work with. If you're around people that agitate the crap out of you and they actively just get on your nerves and not bog you down, that's the worst feeling on earth. I'll tell you a little tale. I'll tell you a tale of the take. I'll see what happens here. So, when I was growing up, I had a job at a factory, and I didn't mind a job at the factory if nobody bothered me. If nobody talked to me, I considered it a good day. But every time someone talked to me, they would tell me horrifying things. It would be people with wives and all these things, and they'd say, oh, yeah, I don't really like my wife. I'm like, I don't care if you don't like your wife, buddy. I don't care if you're telling me this information, but they continually tell me all this information that I didn't ask for. I never asked for any of the information they gave me, but they love to tell me it. And it was draining every time I would hear about these horrifying tales every day in and day out, all the time. And I couldn't do anything. It's not like I'm going to say, hey, man, you should stop, cheating on your wife. You should stop, ogling all these girls at work. And then they would say, oh, man, don't be a hater, man. Don't be a player. Hey, I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing around. All these young cats around here. See, these young girls at the job need to stop playing around with me. That's what needs to stop happening right here. And I would just get confused. I would get confused because the young girls weren't even talking to the guys. The young girls were very uncomfortable. It's that they didn't pick up on context clues. It's like they enjoyed being hated by the coworkers overall. It was really gross and disgusting. I hated it indefinitely. And everybody kept calling me, they called me a failure and a coward because, I was player hating and hating the game. I didn't get that. I guess that's why I probably don't get invited out to the bar too much, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just people hate me. Maybe they think I'm just a sourpuss. Maybe that's what I am. Maybe I am a sourpuss. Maybe I'm just a coward. Who knows? Maybe I suck. Maybe I suck as a person. Maybe I need to reevaluate my steps. Who knows? Hey, life happens. C'est la vie. Can't do much. Ooh, up here. I don't like the way these things look. They look like ant hills, and I don't vibe with ants that much. I can't say I hate ants, actually. I can't say I hate ants. What factories is well? I welded in factories in a minute before. Yeah, well, welders are. I got mad respect for welders. I'll tell you that right there. I got mad respect for welders. Welders are the backbone of my society. Not this society, just my society in general. Society that I'm forming inside of my bathroom. Ooh, hello, what is this? With the soup? Not a fat. Oh, it is hot in here. Yeah, it was cold in the other room. Or it's a little cold in the other room. It is incredibly hot in the brisk city that I reside in, and I don't hate it. I'm not saying I'm a big hater of the aspect of here, but holy moly donut shop, is the heat just psychotic sometimes. The heat actively wants to hurt me. Every time I think about the heat, I know it's actively plotting against me to get inside my body, my brain, my mind, my spirit, my soul, and it just hurts. It just hurts. Who employs welders? Stream like, yeah. That's most trade jobs though when you think about it, right? Is there any trade that's truly respected? Maybe plumbers. Maybe plumbers. But there's no true trade that's respected in the grand zeitgeist of things. Get up on my face. I like these little red cap guys. They remind me of... I don't know. Something about this just feels a little bit racially motivated. And that's just me digging too deep into the game. I will take this. Simply by virtue of, I hope I find an obsidian chest. And I find something amazing. Let me get up out of here. Because I am in the nights. Give me the night. Dun, 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 dun. 80 West Side by White Lake, Michigan. Holy moly, donut shop. That's crazy. Hey, sometimes you gotta suffer. Sometimes you gotta suffer. It's great because I was begging for this a few weeks ago. I was saying, man, it's too cold. Now that it's hot. I'm like, man, it's too hot. I can't win. I just want it to be comfortable degrees all year round for me and only me, and specifically for my temperature when I feel like it. If I could have that, life would be dream. Shooby doo dooby doo bop bop. Life would be dream with a paradise and a petri dish. Is that the song? Life would be dream, paradise on a petri dish. I don't remember the song. I could be getting the song wrong. I get songs wrong a lot. I'm not a songy guy. Not a song guy. Learned that. I've been going to karaoke recently. Discovered that I don't know as many songs as I thought I did. Why did I say karaoke? Let me phrase that better. I've been going to trivia, not karaoke. There's a trivia in which this is how trivia works. So, there's songs that play. And why did I say trivia? It's bingo. Every word. Hello, Nee. What's up? Every word I say is incorrect. I've been going to bingo, and the bingo is DJ bingo, where you listen to the songs. I can't focus because the game is on, and I'm not a focus kind of guy. Final day. Last day. Pack it up, scrubbo. It's the last day you can live. Think anyone alternate tech? Okay, you can alternately suck my... Ooh, here we go. Oh, I can only... If I had one more coin, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm just different. Well, look at that spin. Look at that spin. Look at my stride. Ooh. Call me guilty gear when you see that stride. Oh, that's beautiful. I like fighting game lore. That makes no sense. What's up, Agner? What's up, crew? What's going on? I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're a racist, and they think that's... I think it's a rite of passage to be racist in a factory. I think it's a deep rite of passage. I think that if you're not old and racist in a factory, then you're not truly an old person in the factory that I want to be around. I need an old person to look at me and say, the black people I knew used to have hair like that, but I never could understand it. I need that. And I don't want them to be even too old. Maybe like 35 and racist. And that's not even too far off my age right now. I need the 23 and racist. I just want to be in a factory where I can get somebody to write up. That's what I want. I just want to be a snitch a little bit. That's what I want. I want to be a little bit of a rat. I enjoy being a little bit of a rat sometimes. Because I just know they don't mean any of the words they say. They're just saying it to try to elicit a reaction out of me to see if I'll do something, but I'm just agreeing with them, and then they feel bad or maybe they think I'm really cool. Usually if a black person lets you be kind of racist around them, usually the response from a lot of people is, you're a cool guy. You're actually a cool guy. I'm sorry. You're actually a cool guy. Because a lot of black people don't like it when I'm a little bit racist. Back in the day, we used to be able to be racist to everybody. But now the woke left, and I don't know where they went. I'm just thinking, yeah, you can be racist around me, and I'm writing you up to HR and telling them that you actively called me the craziest slurs known to mankind, and you can't disagree with it because you don't remember what slurs you said because you're the most racist man I've ever met, and now you're stuck in a loop of being hyperly racist, and you can't even escape it. You're just stuck in a loop. You're just saying, oh, I didn't know I was being this racist, and they don't lose their job either. They just are wary of what they say now. They're just wary. They just don't know who did it. And they come back to you because you're the cool guy, and they say somebody's writing me up for my racist remarks. And now you've elicited a very deep and close-knit connection with this person, and now they still tell you all the racist intimate secrets and all the horrifying things they do. Then 3 weeks later you find them on Grindr and you link up with them on Grindr. You blackmail them because you're a black male and you love blackmail. Shout out to Cowboy Bebop live action. And you just catch them slipping. And that's the beauty of working in a factory. Everybody is secretly homosexual, just like truckers. There are so many gay truckers. It's crazy. There's an incredulous amount of gay truckers. It's nuts. It is nuts. That's just what it is. That's the reality of trucking. You gotta crack a few femboys if you're gonna be a trucker. I don't make the rules. That's why I could never be a trucker. I couldn't handle the responsibility. Responsibility is far too much for me. Hello, 54. Ah, and could it be? Boomy bloom. That's free. Thank you so much. I like this character, but only because I'm not using a bow and arrow right now, and that's interesting. I know it's bow and arrows. Truck could be driving far for crazy. They do. They're the backbone of America. They are the backbone of America because they break the backbones of many people in America. That's the reality of being a trucker. They break so many backbones. That's what they do. They are cracking caucuses 9 days out of the week, and there's only 7 days out of the week. That means they're just wildly smashing. They're Gooblegopping. They're Schmeckledorfing. They're having the greatest time of their life. It's not even a word, and I agree with you. That's what it is. And I can't hate them for that. I can't hate them for living like that because, you know, to be a trucker, because they're working they're filling up gas, and sometimes they're running out of money. They're sleeping at those little rest stops you see on the side of the road, and they have a little thing inside of their car, and they're watching Family Guy while they're driving and causing car crashes and causing 72 car pileups, and then ruining people's lives, and then and think of this, right? And I'll say it because nobody else wants to say it. I'll say it. Picture a trucker, and he is driving 80 miles an hour on a back highway, right? He's just having the time of his life, and he crashes into a car because he's watching Family Guy on his phone, so he's not really thinking, and he ruins a family of 3. Oh, my goodness. Not a family of 4 because they were trying for another kid, but they couldn't make it, but now they're never going to make anything because that family's gone forever. And the trucker says, oh, no, this is disrespectful. This is happening. You can't even make out the body because the trucker has such a big truck. You can't even make out the body. It's just disgusting. It's itchy and vitriolic. And you know what the trucker does? You know what the trucker does? He cries for a little bit, but then he remembers Family Guy is on, and he laughs because Family Guy is so good because Stewie says something funny because a baby's talking. It's a baby talking. This is so funny. But then he gets right back to reality and says, no, this is bad. This is horrifying. I gotta fix this. I gotta figure it out. So he vows to never watch TV while driving again, but then he gets bored. So he ends up doing it again, and he says, no, this is what caused that family to get destroyed. So he looks down for a second, another family gets destroyed, and they can't fire him because it's his own trucking company. He's actually on the run. He's not even a real trucker. He's just hurting people's lives. He's a psychopath. He's a serial killer and a trucker thing, and we gotta stop him. We have to stop him. And I recommend the only way to stop him is to lure him in with a femboy and then take him out. That's the only way to do it, and that's why we need special op femboys. I have a strategy, and I need somebody to back my idea. Go to my GoFundMe, and no, go to my Kickstarter. Go to my Kickstarter. I've got a strategy. I've got a plan. Who is this guy? Shundusi W. Crustle. If I was 5 years younger, that would be the funniest thing I've read in my life. If I was just 5 years younger, I would be wheezing at this. I would actively, and I know I'd be laughing at it too. I'm not even saying it's not funny. I'm saying perhaps I'm old is the complaint that I have right now. And that's on me. That's my bad. I should be older. Younger. I should be younger. I should be the youngest man on earth. You're the youngest person ever. I forgot what that was from, but that made me laugh so hard when I first saw it. You're the youngest person ever. Oh my god. That was peak humor to me. That to me was the height of comedy. That was, Doug, I got a little bit more for that. I can take this. Might as well. And was it worth it? A little. It was a little worth it. Does melee mean arrows or just range? I'm not sure. I think melee is anything that's not elemental. I'm hoping that's what it means. But I got a pretty okay setup here. I got a strength weapon on a dex character, so that's basically how I run everything in my life. Really tells you what I really value in my life. Let's get it pushing. Get me out of here, buddy. Keep going. That's what I like about you. Thank you so much. You're a crazy looking guy. All right. Speed. All right, let me heal my flask. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, now I'm going to do probably the goblin thing again. I don't like the other one. I don't like track and whack. I'm just not a fan of doing that one. If there's something I'm missing with that one, maybe people find it easier to find it. Maybe it's easier if you have more people. That might be what I'm thinking. It might be easier if you have more people, but I don't have that many people because I'm just doing solo runs right now, and nobody's online playing this game. So maybe, and that's a tough maybe. Maybe that's the reality of it. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm stupid. I got 3 days left. Let's go. There it goes. I need that. I need that intelligence. Do I need intelligence? I don't know if this character needs intelligence. What does it increase besides, I guess, intelligence? I forgot what that does. It's cooldown. It's cooldown reduction. Do I need cooldown reduction? I'm not really using anything that elicits me using cooldowns realistically. I'm not Going sicko mode with that. Ooh, a bow. I'll take that. Thank you. I needed a bow real bad, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing an archer, a character that requires a bow, and I'm not using the bow. And how could I be so daft? How could I elicit such stupidity from my body and the chocolates of my hardships and fellows? How could I do this to me? How could I do this to me? I can't believe I've done this to myself. And that's why I know I don't care about myself that much. Because I'm hurting oh my goodness, I'm not flipping. I'm not flipping them patties. Oh, King Neptune will be laughing at me right now. He would think he could beat me in a fry cook contest, but I cook my food with love. But actually, I don't cook that food good at all. You know, I feel like I myself would enjoy King Neptune's Krabby Patty as opposed to SpongeBob's Krabby Patty. I feel like that's me as a person because I enjoy slop too much. I watch a lot of isekais. I'm deep into power fantasies. I'm still reading a manhwa called Lookism, and nothing's happening in Lookism. Just fighting. The main plot of Lookism is gone completely. I'm not even sure why I'm still reading it. Literally nothing is happening in the show, and I'm just kind of there because I started it and I can't leave. I have residual love for the show. Same reason I still keep up with Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail should end. It just really should end. But why would I stop reading Fairy Tail when it's Fairy Tail? You know, sometimes I'm around things just because I've started them, and that's discipline. You know what? That is discipline, actually. When I think about that, that's deep discipline. I start something and I gotta finish. I gotta see it through to the end. That's probably why I'm still reading Boruto, because it's basically Naruto, but significantly worse. And I know that it's not healthy of me to do that. It's not healthy of me to look at that show and use it as an outlet for me enjoying something that I had back when I was younger. But man, that's good for me. Can't afford? That's fair. I can't afford most things in this lifetime. I'm a broke man. I'm a broken man. I'm broke. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Simply every day I'm passing the time, divvying it out between sacrificial lambs of tasks that don't actually elicit too much in my life. Just pass the day. Oh, goodness gracious. Could it be? Could it be this character's about to get Gipple cooked? But I can't be cooked because I'm not even an ingredient. This isn't Toriko. The mangaka of Toriko actually did indeed get caught with child stuff, I believe. I think that was the reason the show stopped. I think that's what happened. I think that was the whole thing with Toriko. I could be wrong, but that's the last thing I checked on it. Which is sad because I kind of vibe with Toriko real hard. I vibe with it crazy. I love Toriko, but guy's a freak. Guy was freaked out. Can't really be freaked out when you're making manga, despite the fact that manga is a very freaked out medium. I think making manga might be the most freaked out medium. Kishimoto had Naruto in femboy affair, basically. Just having just Naruto and doing sexy jutsu, feminizing Naruto to get old men excited about it, knowing that it was a boy using techniques to manipulate men. It was really interesting. Very interesting how early Naruto was. And then that was the technique that actually beat the big bag in Naruto. It was the reverse version of that, the reverse harem jutsu, that actually tricked her up and she fell for it, which was, I liked it. It was a little bit of a gag, but I gotta rock with it. People hated that, but it really harkened back to the series, you know, beginning points. And I gotta respect how you can just go back to the beginning original progenitors of how the series was going to get a core message across and show that you didn't lose your roots. And I think that's cool. I think that's fun. The stamina they had back in the day was crazy, though. Goodness gracious. Same way I feel about One Piece characters with their stamina. Don't know if anybody cares about One Piece. Not really sure. Not really sure how many anime people are watching right now. Not really sure. I've got about, 7 people in here. That's fine. That's okay with me. I think that One Piece, the fights, I think they just doing too much. And that could just be me. I think they're doing too much with the fights. I think on a realistic note, when it comes to the length of the fights, they say he fought for 3 days straight. I've never seen Luffy fight for more than about 20 minutes, man. I haven't seen a fight that long ever. There's never been a fight where I'm thinking this fight is taking hours on end. I have seen them. And every time it's a happenstance like statement, it's always they fought for 37 weeks and years, and they've been battling on this island for eons. That's not true. That doesn't feel real. That feels like you're lying to me. I've never seen a character do this in actual real time. I guess it would take too long to do that, but just to say they've been fighting that long, I don't know what it's to show. I'm not sure if it's a show that it took too long or what. Because it makes the newer characters, especially the newer ones, either seem wildly weak or significantly stronger. And I don't know which one I want to fall the camp under. I don't know what I want to fall under. I might have to have a conversation about that one of these days, because that's a real thing to me. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with the length of fight when it comes to One Piece. I have no clue. Because they'll say, and this battle took 37 days. Did it? It seems like it took 2 chapters. I don't see the length. Unless you put a thing on top, maybe you do that. What's up, Nathan Anderson? I just feel like maybe you should put something on top to explain that this fight was taken. I've only seen that during the Katakuri fight, I think. The Katakuri fight did have that. That was probably the one fight where I can say, okay, they had a time thing where they said it took this long. And I'm inclined to trust the author of the manga sometimes. I'm a huge fan of the Oda can't write theory. I love that one the most. Just Oda is not a good writer. It's my favorite thing. You trust the mangaka of the story? Curious is my favorite meme of all time. Why would you trust Oda with his own manga? Which is so... It seems like a bit. It seems like a joke. Right? But sometimes, and this is crazy, I feel this way with Avatar The Last Airbender. I don't trust the people who made Avatar The Last Airbender that much when it comes to newer stuff. I feel as though they struck gold but didn't know how they did it, so they're trying to recapture that flair in everything else they do, and it's just coming up short. It's really just coming up short. Every time I see something that's new, Avatar The Last Airbender, I'm not enjoying it. I'm not even enjoying the comics that much. I just feel as though they don't know what they're doing. I feel as though they just don't know. And that's so haughty of me to say as a bystander who's not making a story of my own. I'm not working on any franchise IP. I don't have a long-running thing. I don't know what it's like to storyboard or anything of that variety. It feels such hubris to speak from a place of downship, from speaking on how they do their shows. But I kind of don't care because I'm ignorant and I'm watching a show and I'm able to critique things that I'm a part of, and I'm not a part of this technically. But I just feel like I should be able to speak on it. I just feel like I'm able to speak on it because I'm watching the show. Is that not fair to say, right? I have thought about writing a story. I have considered writing a story. Because your question is pretty unique here. You ever thought about writing a story? I've thought about writing many stories. I think about things all the time. I imagine there's a guy, right? Let's picture this as a fella, and he's about to get off from work, and he hates his wife deeply. Oh, he hates her. So he decides to DoorDash every single day. He DoorDashes every single day. He finds a new love for DoorDashing. He hates going home. He hates his kids. He hates his situation in life. And through DoorDashing, he finds a rekindling for life because the simple act of working is what he enjoys. And it's called Up the Hill. It's going to be called Up the Hill. He does simple, mundane tasks, figures out a bunch of cool stuff. His relationship with his wife is actually pretty okay. He just doesn't like her because she approached him and he didn't know how to say no, but now he's stuck in the situation, and she really liked him because he thought that she thought that he was actually a really good guy. But in reality, he is a good guy. He's a great guy, but he is just not interested in her in the real aspects of the word. So he's just there minding his time, biding his time because he can't do anything. That's the reality of it. He hates his life. He hates everything about it. Everything is mundane. It's the same thing say every day and out, but he finds joy and pleasure in the mundanity. He finds beauty in the small aspects and factors of life, and he ends up liking his relationship because he learned to love the person. And then the wife gets really mad that she was not his first choice, but he didn't have any other choice. He didn't have any choice at all. It wasn't the fact that she wasn't the first choice, it's the fact that he had no choices at all. He didn't know what another choice was because he never had any interest in that. And it's a beautiful story about asexuality and how much he doesn't enjoy the fact of being intimate, but he enjoys just being around things and being around people. That would be good. That'd be a fun thing there. That'd be a fun narrative clutch to go under and maybe find some way to storyboard that and get that greenlit by Netflix. And maybe it can be something I could DEI it. Maybe I could have the person be a trans lesbian. That'd be cool. I'm pretty sure if I just DEI it hard enough, I can get a lot of things passed through. Maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta cater to people. I gotta cater to things. One day I should just start grifting so I can make a bunch of money to deal with all the bills that I have right now. That'd be beautiful. Get me out of debt. Just start grifting and get out of debt. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, you hate to see it. But that's life. That's life. That's just the reality of the world. Ugh. So you're saying you don't hate grifters? I don't despise grifters. I'm not a hater of the game of getting money because it's very difficult to get money in America, and the aspect of how we operate in this reality is horrifying. I do despise the fact that people do horrendous tasks to get money, and there are people that scam and say things they don't mean just to get inflammatory reactions, just to get people to give them money. And that's a horrifying way to live, because you got to ask yourself the question, would you be hated? Would you be hated if it meant you could have a better life? If you could take care of everybody in your life, would you be hated? Right? And that's the big question grifters ask themselves every single day. Would you be hated by the greater bulk of the internet just to have an easier and better life? And they choose to have an easier and better life every time, because every grifter I know is making a lot of money. They're making crazy money. They're just doing that just for the love of the game. And I can't despise that. I can't realistically get behind the notion of saying that this is a evil mindset to be behind. It sucks. It's stupidity, and it feeds on people's desires of tribalism and emotions. And people think they actually believe these things until they are confronted with the people in the actual movement. But it's just getting money. It's just what everybody wants to do. They want to not struggle. They don't want to not be poor. And I can grasp that. I don't hate the person. I hate the mindset more so. Because I can't hate people. I can only hate ideals of how they operate. That's what it is. That's just the reality of it. That's how it goes. I did watch Adventure Time. Adventure Time was really good. Really, really good. I recently completely finished Adventure Time. I haven't caught up with the new series yet, though. I know about the new series. Haven't completely finished it yet. The Fiona and Cake stuff and stuff like that. I have not also seen the other one with Marceline and the Ice. Nope, Marceline and Princess Bubblegum. That's what it is. As for grifting, crypto, or rug pulls go unpunished so easily. They don't go punished at all, essentially. It's just people that are saying you just shouldn't invest in crypto. That's all it is. You just shouldn't invest in crypto. It's basically crazy scams. And to come up on those money schemes is crazy. This is the crazy part. It's going to sound horrible for my back end. It's going to sound horrible for me. If I knew how to scam with crypto, I would. If I knew how to do it, I would. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't, so I don't. If I knew how to do it, I would. And this really goes against my morality, right? Because people say I have low morals. I do. I can't. Life is really hard. Life is really hard. And I don't want to be somebody that people think they come to me and say, well, he has a good moral conscience. I don't. I really don't. I don't want to be that guy that makes people think just because I'm very, I guess the aspect of I'm kind, but I'm not nice is a better way to phrase it. I'm very kind, but I'm not nice at all. I'm just not nice. I'm just kind. And that is a great distinction. Great distinction for a lot of stuff. Great distinction. That's just where I am as a human being and how I've operated as a person. And that's really where I like to be at right now. Just kindness over anything. It's really where I want to be. Can't wait to buy Ceros coin. I'd never run a crypto. To be fair, I probably would never run a crypto scam just based on the audience that I have overall. I probably wouldn't, because it would just be stupid and goofy, and I'd ruin my audience overall. I don't have an idiot audience, essentially. I have an audience that at least thinks they like to read, and that is more important. Ugh. I am stuffed with mucus in my body right now. It hurts so bad. I'm just in absolute searing pain. I'm just in genuine pain right now. This is what I am. Is this a rare blink? Oh, rare blink blades. Interesting. I think I'll take that. How does this work? This ain't bad. This is a fast attacker. And it's dex? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Rare strongbow. I should probably get this one too. Probably just get this one. Okay. Alright. What's the most educating you've had with somebody? The homeless man. The homeless man. I was enjoying his life. He's a homeless guy. Hold up a second. I gotta steal the golden glaze. I was hanging out with a homeless guy. Probably the best conversation I have most of the time is probably gonna be with a homeless man, because they have so much wisdom and wealth of time that they have with them. And I think the best conversation I've ever had with a homeless man is, have I ever thought about what was it? It's such a good conversation. It was about dream jobs. So let me repeat the question, because let me steal this glizzy. What is the most educated and meaningful conversation you've had with somebody? The most educated and meaningful conversation I've had with somebody was with a homeless man, and he simply asked me very basic questions. He just kept asking me really basic questions until he got to the point of, so what was your dream job when you were growing up? You want to be a pirate or an astronaut or something already? I said, probably I just wanted to be stable. And he said, most people don't know what it's like to be stable. I wanted to be stable too. And after a while, I realized that nobody dreams of working. Because I could get a job right now, but I don't dream of doing that. I'm actually happier homeless than I was when I had a job. And I know I'm struggling doing stuff, but it gives me something to do. I'm moving, I'm active. My dental was messed up, and I don't have a lot of teeth, and I'm ruining a lot of things in my days, but I'm doing something. And it makes me feel good to actually say that I'm out and about. Because I just be inside doing nothing. Probably not having a fulfilling life. Probably with a wife I don't like, but even if I'm struggling, I'm having a good time. And why would God put me on this earth just to struggle? Maybe that's what my purpose is, to struggle. Maybe not to teach lessons or nothing, just to struggle. And maybe that's my purpose, to make memories, to mean something to myself. Because I think I'm my own God. And I think about that conversation a lot because he meant every word of that. And it was beautiful to hear. And he was struggling and he was suffering and he barely had anything to his name. But I want to believe. I want to believe that he felt good. I want to believe that he actually meant what he said and he wasn't coping. I want to believe in the dream of that homeless man that he didn't want to work a dream job. He wanted to be free. Because most people just chase freedom. That's all we're looking for, is to be free. Have the most freedom. And then complain about that freedom when we get it because we're too free. Because we realize that when we become our own boss, we realize we're a really bad employee. That's what I want in life. That's what it is. That's probably the most meaningful conversation I've had. Probably the top, I'd say like top 10 conversations, I'd say. It's always interesting when someone asks me a question of what's the best food or what's the most thing or what's that, because there's so many different ways that could go. There's so many different things I've experienced and so many different things I enjoy. So it's hard to pick a favorite, right? But what's your favorite color? Changes during the day. It really does. My consistent favorite color would probably be purple, but there's a lot of good colors out there. Sometimes I really enjoy chartreuse. Sometimes I like vermilion. Sometimes I enjoy colors that I haven't even thought of yet. Sometimes I'll see a color such as a banana yellow on a car, and I'll think, that's my favorite color. But it's not actually my favorite color, just the color I like in that moment. But I'm an in-the-moment decision kind of person. Very impulsive when it comes to a lot of decisions that I make in my life. Very impulsive. And people say that's bad, but I say that's me living the human experience in the most fulfilling way possible, because that's what fun is to me. I have some friends who do stuff together. You, it's for you and me, and it's for anywhere, anytime, and all down here in the deep blue sea. Ha 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 ha. I finally have enough dexterity to actually use a bow that I care about, and this is good. Because now I have enough attack speed to use the bow. I should have got the other one. This was a worse decision, but it does allow me to get more money. So I can't really hate it. So I'm not gonna hate it. Not gonna complain about getting something that was basically free. So you know what? I am gonna complain about free stuff. People think that you can't complain about free stuff. Don't know why that is. You can complain about anything you get. You can complain about everything. It's, for instance, right? Let's say you're outside and somebody says, you ask somebody to bum a cigarette, and then you break the cigarette. Now, are you a bad person for breaking that cigarette? No, they shouldn't have gave you the cigarette. Well, I didn't know they were gonna break it. Yeah, but you gave them the thing. That was theirs for free. That's what it is. That's the reality of it. You don't get to decide what someone gets to do with the gift you gave them. Yeah, but that's a waste. Yeah, but maybe they just want to break a cigarette and they really want to do that. You can do, if you receive a gift, you can do anything you want with that gift. That's my most controversial opinion, I think. Okay, so, right, and maybe I'm crazy, but I need you to picture this. Let's say somebody you get, let's repeat my whole phrase and thought. Let's get back to me not stuttering and stammering over my words. Let's say you give somebody a gift, right? You gave them $50, right? And you said, here goes 50 bucks. And they say, okay, thank you for the $50. And they immediately rip up that $50 right in front of your face. And you say, why'd you do that? You don't get to get mad at them for giving you gave the gift. And they say, you wasted the money. Okay, so you give them another $50. And they say, I'm going to use this on lottery tickets. Okay, that's a little bit, at least you're putting the money towards something, and they lose the lottery. Basically, them ripping up the money and them spending money on lottery is the same exact thing. I think people are so obsessed with what people do with what people give them. What I do with my gift of life is my decision. If I ruin the gift of life, that's me. If someone gives me, let's say I'm outside in a smoker's lounge, someone gives me a cigarette and I break the cigarette. You shouldn't have broke the cigarette. You gave me the cigarette. That is a cigarette you gave me. That is something you gave me. That's mine. That's my, to do whatever I want with it. You have given me something that I can do with it. Like, that is what it is. That's the reality of it. That's just what it is. No one's going to rip up $50. People are going to rip up $50. If you're a millionaire, if you're a billionaire, you're going to rip up 50. That's nothing to you. That's worthless money. You can rip it up just to mess with somebody. You can do that all you want to. It's your money. You're free to do whatever you want, whatever you, if someone gives me something, it's mine now. I have the freedom to do whatever I want with that thing that you chose to give me. You don't have any control over what you decided to give me. To think you have control over that is crazy. You have no control over that at all. That's the reality of giving me a gift or giving me anything. That's what it is. And people always say, "Well, I shouldn't give you anything." That's you just don't get gifts. If you expect the person to do something with the gift, or you expect something out of the gift you're giving, and you do it for the benefit of feeling like a good person, you're not a kind person. Don't give gifts if you don't like the reaction of what people might do with those gifts, because people can do whatever they want with what they have. That's their stuff now. They can do whatever they want with it. That's the reality of what they can do. That's it. Stop trying to police things you give people. That's crazy. That's actually insane to do. Same logic as when somebody gives a homeless man money and say he's just going to spend drugs on it. He's going to use it for drugs. Cool. Great. I hope he has a good time. Fantastic. That's like you're going to use it for the purpose the person gave it to you. Who cares about the social agreement? You shouldn't have given the thing in the first place. Why are you're forcing somebody to enter a social contract? Same way I feel about somebody forcing somebody to give, to return shopping carts. You don't gotta return shopping carts, man. You don't want to. When a friend broke up with someone and was running to give back their gifts to a singer, and me and her friends had to remind them the gifts were intended for them to do what they want to. Yeah, that's the extent. That's how I feel about it. And you don't have, this crazy part, you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree with how I feel about this. It is completely your decision to agree or disagree with my feelings about gift giving and how people give gifts. You can give gifts any way you want to. If you think that if you give somebody a gift and you assume that they're going to do something correctly with the gift, that's the reality of it. You can have that mindset, and I won't judge you for it. And you can't judge me for how I feel either. We can't judge each other. We're just two people having different opinions. And I wish more people would do that. I wish people would just have different opinions and have disagreements and be cool with it, be a little kosher with it. Be saying, yeah, we think differently, but it's not over anything that has anything to do with bodily autonomy. It's just a few different opinions. He likes Pamela's on pizza. That's just how people should be. But people can't have disagreements nowadays. They think that disagreements mean the end of the world. That's the reality of it. I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying you, Nathan, have a disagreement with me and you can't be my friend over it. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about people in general. I'm just talking about humans in general. This is a in general statements, not specifically garnered towards a specific person or anything of that variety. Just free balling my thoughts. Free balling in my bedroom. Free balling. Get me out of here. I'm polymorphed. I'm polycule. Get off me. There we go. That's what I like to see. I mean, like, spending money on drugs still seems better than ripping it up. True. You're not wrong. But what is better? What is better? You know, what is better? You can't really determine what's better for somebody else. I'm using this hyperbolic analogy, and I understand the ridiculousness of it. The ridiculousness of this straw man that I'm doing right now. I understand it. I grasp the nonsense of what I'm saying. But I'm saying the principle behind it. I'm saying the principle behind doing whatever you want with the gift that you are receiving is the more important aspect of what I'm saying. Worst mentality can have is us versus them. Yeah. Yeah. It really, right now in America, it's just the way the world goes. I know we're here to play some fun video games, but actually let's not talk about America. Let's talk about something even cooler. Everybody that doesn't play video games, we should hang them from their toenails by jumper cables and shock them every time they say that video games are for losers and squares. Is a real mindset somebody had back in the day. Back in the day, I don't know if you remember. You may not remember back, and I don't know how old you are. But back in the day, people hated video game players. They hated people that play video games. They said they were a cancer on society. They said, video games aren't that popular. But video games ended up becoming popular because of the cumulative efforts of all the people that did that. It was nerdy to like video games. It was nerdy to enjoy video games all the time, to play these games and make stat sheets and stuff like that. It was a nerdy endeavor to do all this stuff. But now it's become more of a popular thing. Same with anime. And nerds were the first ones at ground zero with it. They're the ones watching all these nerdy shows and writing out stat sheets and having fun with all the shows. And now everybody's into anime. Everybody's into this. Everybody's watching this. And now people are elitist and gatekeeping. But that's the progressive system of how things get popular. That's what happens. It starts off with a small community. Say this game, for example. This game, when it fully releases, because it's still in early access right now, might get a crazy fan base. A streamer may blow this game up, and it may get a crazy fan base. And then all the people that were saying, well, I was here when nobody was playing. Those people matter less and less. Being a diehard fan of something that was initially started doesn't make you an authority on that subject. It doesn't make you a better person for being there first. You were there when nobody gave it hope. I respect that, and I do appreciate that. But it doesn't matter. You don't get to gatekeep or devalue the opinion of other people that also enjoyed the game. You don't get to do that. You know what you get to do? You get to enjoy that other people are enjoying the game. That's what you get to do. You get to enjoy that other people are also enjoying the game, and you get to have more people to play with. That's what happens. That's the reality of it. I don't know if this was ever an issue in the Warframe community, but it was an issue in the World of Warcraft community for a long time. Same with Dungeons and Dragons. It's just, you're a girl. You shouldn't be liking this stuff. And this is going to sound crazy, a big reason why no girl ever has enjoyed Baki the Grappler. I have not met any girl that has really liked Baki. I don't see a reason for them to be quite fair with you. I'm not telling them to like Baki. But I haven't met any girl that said, yeah, Baki the Grappler is my favorite anime. Haven't met one. That's what it is. What if people are just doing something for social advantages? That's fair. That's their decision to do it for social advantages. If somebody is only playing a game to get further socially, that's okay too, because we're social creatures. We are social creatures. And it is their decision to be a social creature and do something for an advantage that way. If somebody is doing it for that purpose, then they are a social creature, and I am fine with them being a social creature. I'm not going to police them on being a social creature. That is so good for them. I'm so happy that they're being social and doing something that the rest of the group is doing, and they're doing it even if they're just doing it for the clout of it. You are now part of the collective, and hopefully you actually do enjoy it. Hopefully you're reading One Piece because it's actually funny. You just didn't do it for it because everybody else is doing it. Feels a bit dishonest to do that. Yeah, it feels a bit dishonest, but that doesn't matter. And that comes into a whole nother thing, right? That just comes to a whole nother thing where your intentions only matter to yourself, right? Because you can't really question somebody else's intentions. It doesn't really matter what their intentions are. It doesn't. All the intentions only matter to the person doing them. That's it. It shouldn't matter to you. It shouldn't matter to you, right? So let's say somebody is doing something for social credit. They're starting Naruto or starting One Piece because everybody else is doing it because it's popular, right? If they're doing something because it's popular, then that's a good thing. If they're being dishonest then to themselves, then hopefully they enjoy it along the way. If you're doing something for the betterment of yourself and you're not doing it because you enjoy it, that's your call. I'm not going to hate you for doing something that everybody else is doing or because it's popular. I'm not going to gatekeep things because I'm not you. If you enjoy it or you think you enjoy it or you're lying yourself about enjoying that thing, then that's purely your decision. I don't care if it's dishonest. I don't care if it's messed up. I don't care if it's cruel to the people in the community. I think it only matters what the intention of the person is, right? To the person. It only matters to the person that is doing it. And it may be crazy of me to say that, but I'll give you a fun example. And if I could be so bold here. Someone gives me $100 and they know I'm going to use that $100 on gambling, right? But I still got $100 and they just want to watch me waste that money on gambling. I still got $100. So their intention of the money doesn't matter. And that's why they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions. Because you could do something with the purest of intentions and still mess up. So I say intentions only matter to the person doing it. That's how I feel. That's just how I feel. Hoo-ah. Look at that spin move. Look at that. Can I buy some stuff from you guy? I could get critical chance. Hold on now. Hold on now. Get away from me. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Yep. Look at that speed. Look at that. This bow is good. This bow is real good. Okay, 2 days remain. Perfect. All right, now. More critical chance. Just want some more critical chance. Just enjoying it. Pure creatine. Should have get that. Should have get that. Probably going to go for some more money here on the next night. Oh, the multi-shot works like... I'm stupid. I've been using the multi-shot wrong this whole time. I've been using the multi-shot wrong this entire time. I am so dumb. So I got to get up right to his face like this and then just unload like that. That's what I got to do. I've been using it wrong. Just completely decimate him. Jesus Christ. This character's really strong. This is actually a strong character. Slow start. A little bit of a slow start. But when he gets going, he gets going. Just really good. Strong bows are good. The archer advantage he has is good. Just everything about this character is really good. It seems to turn the community to a very one-dimensional aesthetic or a vibe, though. It depends if a big enough person does it, right? Because there's always going to be purists in all communities. No matter what community you enter, there's always going to be purists. There's going to be racial communities that have racial purity, I'm talking about. There's always going to be purists in all communities. There's going to be people that say, you didn't play Dark Souls, really, if you use summons. You didn't do this if you did. You didn't play the game my way, and I think you played it wrong. Because, think about it like this, right? You think people that get into popular stuff turn a community into one-dimensional caricatures of that community. That's fair. I feel that way about Dark Souls when it comes to people saying, you're not a real player if you didn't solo the game first. So you got to beat the first playthrough using no summons, and that's the correct way to play Dark Souls, and my way is correct way. You're gatekeeping, and I don't respect gatekeepers in any capacity. I'm not a fan of gatekeepers. I'm not a fan of how they operate. I don't like what they do. I think that people enjoy things how they enjoy things. That's why I'm such a huge proponent of adding easy difficulty to a lot of video games. Maybe not Dark Souls, but just video games in general should have difficulty options. And you shouldn't be shamed for choosing a smaller difficulty because you want to have a fun time. You're not playing the game with the highest difficulty, but you're streaming it? Yeah, I just want to have a fun time playing the game. Have you considered that? Yeah, but I watched this for challenge. If you watch streamers for challenges, then that's fine. That's great. I'm happy you watch streamers to be challenged or something of that variety. That's cool. I don't do that. Okay, you're not playing the game right. You're just streaming for no reason. You're trying to have fun playing a game. That's fair. And if somebody is a casual enjoyer of One Piece, if somebody watched One Piece through TikTok, I don't even hate them. At least they're watching One Piece. I'm just happy they're watching the show. I don't care how they're enjoying the show, as long as they are enjoying the show. If they're hating on it and they don't like it, that's fair too. It's your decision to enjoy things how you enjoy things. That's what it is. Always try hard first and go to easy. That's fair. That's so fair. And that's good for you. And I'm proud of you for doing that because you're better than me. I always go to easy. Especially if it's a progressive game, I'm going easy 9 times out of 10. I'm just going to the easy mode because I don't want to ruin my week by playing a hard game. Right? Because life is already hard. I just want to have a good time. I just want to have a good time. Maybe I'm a coward and a baby and a scoundrel, but I just want to have a good time. That's just really where I'm at in life. I shouldn't force myself to have a difficult time just because everybody else tells me to have a difficult time. That's just, it seems unfair. It seems unfair to me. It seems really unfair to me. Got a lot of strength on this character. I have as much strength as I have dex, which is basically how I run every Souls character I play, which is interesting. This crazy main stat is dex, though. I should be looking for dex, but there's not much dex around here. I think Raven right now there's, what, just strength? If I take this guy out, there's just strength right behind me. That's it. What do you got for me? Just strength? Just strength. That's all you got. Boom. Not gonna much I switch. That's fair. That's fair. You have the freedom to do that. And you have the freedom to do whatever you want when you're playing a game that you bought because it's your money and you need it now. It's my money and I need it now. It's your money. It is your money. I can trade one epic power up. I'm not trading my hailing. Don't want to trade my hailing. I'll do this. Heals give me health. I'll do another one. I can't do another one. That's okay. Just want to become a bit of a leech build. A little leech build. Just want to leech off everybody. I'm a little bit of a leecher. I could get that. I could get that. It might not even be good. That's the crazy part. It might not even be good, but I kind of want it. Oh, and another shop. A lot of shops on this one, too. Very good seed. Wherever the seed is, delicious. Ugh. No pause on that. I know what I said, and I said it, and welcome to the real world. I hate pause culture, by the way. I'm just not a fan of pause culture. Pause. I didn't mean to say something gay. That's homoerotic. Gay people are a sin. I don't know. It just feels crazy. It reminds me of... I said a statement a while back where everybody disagreed with me. I said most black people are homophobic, and they said, "Oh, I know black people that aren't homophobic." That's cool that you know black people that aren't homophobic. I said most black people are homophobic. I didn't say all. I said most. Most black people are homophobic. Nah, that's not true. Okay, we can agree to disagree. That's fine. That's fine by me. I just think most black people are homophobic, and that's fine. I hang around a lot of black people, and they are homophobic. A lot of older black people are homophobic. Church culture is homophobic. Like, conservative culture is church culture. So a lot of black people in church, they love the church a lot. A lot of people choose their default religion as believing in God, and most people are homophobic because of that variety of believing in God. That's really what happens there. I'm not trying to argue that. I'm just what it is. Bro made a statement. Bro made a statement. I did. That's just, I just be saying words sometimes, saying sentences. This bro be speaking sentences sometimes. Hold on. This guy can speak with adjectives, pronouns, and verbs? Hold up a second. Hold on. I think I'll just get more sprint speed. Sprint speed is so important in this game. It's just so important. Jumping is important too, but getting something with more rows is also more important than all that stuff too. Night 2. I'm only on night 2 is kind of crazy. I feel like I've been playing for a lot longer. Give me that. The strongbow is a lot better now that I actually know how to use it. That's I was just kind of goofing around with the bow, but now that I know, give me that free. Yeah, melee damage. I don't know if that contributes to bows at all. I haven't tested it out yet. Let me get up here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up here. I'm not even sure. Maybe a little. Yeah, I'm supposed to be up here a little bit. Yeah, this looks like me. Yeah, this looked like me. Like a father trying to deny his child. This looks like me. Yeah, because it is. I don't know what to tell you. Boom. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm polymorph. Oh, no. They're trying to catch me in a polycule. Ah. I don't even know what his stuff does. I have no clue what his abilities do at all. I just don't know. You have any idea why black people are mostly homophobic? It is church culture. It is all church culture. A black person will probably go to church when they grow up. Their parents will go to church, and it just goes down the wishing well. Also, the demasculation of black men is heavy in the community, so they want to demasculize black men. And they say anything is not masculine is not keeping a strong family household for men. And a lot of black people are very conservative in mindset. Not Republicans, just conservative. They're conservative with how they operate. They're not for the gay stuff. They hate it because it's demeaning to the black community in a lot of capacities. They just hate it so much. They don't want to be that way. So that's really how they operate. That's not even a hate towards gay people realistically. That's just the culture they grew up in, which is homophobic. That's just how they operated. And could they learn to grow out of this mindset? Are there a lot of beautiful black communities that are queer spaces? There are. But there are also a lot of older black people that still say, your little friend's still a little bit fruity. That still is a thing that happens. And there's still a lot of rampant homophobia. Just because a lot of people are in echo chambers where they think that homophobia isn't as rampant because they don't see it as much, it is around. You just don't see a lot of gay people. People are in the smaller towns. That's just reality of what it is. Most of America is a lot of smaller towns realistically. The city is less homophobic for sure, but you go out in those little rural areas, you might end up getting something harm to you because you're acting a little homophobic and gay because they're very traditional out there. That's what it is. That's just how it operates, especially the South. That's why Atlanta is such a nice place to be, because it's just very accepting towards homosexual people. That's just what it is. There is one hole in a straw. There is exactly one hole in a straw. Just want to point that out. How this game works, it's a roguelike. I go through, I get shrines and towers. I upgrade my character by taking out a bunch of people, and I just run through. That's pretty much what's happening here. Using his mouth to construct sentences, communicate with his peers. You speak in sentences right now. Ugh. That question always gets me, right? Because somebody asked me before, how many holes does the straw have? It has one hole. It has one hole that goes out the other way. It is just one hole. It's not two holes. It is one hole. That's it. It is one hole. That's the entirety of the straw. It is not two separate holes. If I poked a hole into the straw on the side, it'd have two holes in it. But it is one hole going through the entirety of the straw. If I make one hole, it is one hole that is being constructed. It is one long hole that has an entrance and an exit. A cave more than likely has one hole. It's one hole with two entrances is what it is. That's the reality of it. For instance, that's just how it works. It's just one hole. That's how I think. And if I'm crazy for thinking that straws have one hole, then you can go crazy against me. That's fine. Is water wet? Water is wet. You can be the state of being is something. Water is wet, because what would water be besides wet? What other statement would it be? It feels such like a facetious question to ask. Is water wet? It is wet. What else would it be? What else is dirt dirty? Yes, dirt is dirty. It's dirt. Obviously, dirt is dirty. What do you mean, is water wet? That doesn't make any. It's such. I hate that question so much, because it's just water is obviously wet. Water is obviously wet because it gets you wet. That's what it is. Are knives pointy? No, they're not. Do knives stab or something? I don't even know a better way to phrase that one. That's a horrible example. But the state of something can be itself state of being is the best way I can describe it. The state of being can be in itself. Whatever the thing is can be that state of itself is the best way I can describe it. Even if it doesn't make any sense, even if I'm not making any sense of my words right now, the state of being of that self can be the state of being of itself. The words. I'm saying sentences right now, and I'm constructing them, and I'm saying words, and I'm playing the game right now. Water is wet. Water can be wet. It's just that's just how water works. I don't know. That's how money works. That's how water works. That's how it is. Water can be wet. Even if you think it can't be wet, it can be wet. Water can be wet. That's just how it works. Ugh. I've always hated the water is wet argument. But what about this? Water can't be wet. Doesn't make any sense. You're a goober. You're a goober who can't think for themselves because you thought it'd be funny to ask the questions of what I think. That's what I think. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, big pharma? How do you think about that, big pharma? I'll never buy prescription drugs from a pharmacy. How's that? Have you considered that I'm not going to refill my drugs? Have you considered that I'm not going to refill them and now I'm going to suffer because I didn't refill them and I messed up? Have you considered that? I have, and it sucks because I should have refilled them, and that's the issue on me, and I really should have organized my things better. That's the disgusting part of it. You can break water. If it's in ice form, for sure you can break water, I believe. I believe if water is in ice form, you can break it. Yes, you can break water. You can break water. You can break water. It's what it is. Because that's like asking, can ice be wet? Ice can be wet. If ice is water, technically, then water can be wet, right? Is that too crazy to say? Is that nuts? Am I a psychopath? Am I speaking to the choir here? What am I doing? What is life? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Ugh. Final day. I gotta go back. I can't do this. I gotta go. I gotta get there. What is an effect that water has on things? That's fair, but water is also wet, right? Water is also wet to me, right? Water is also wet. Can ice be wet is a better question, right? So it's like, is water is always wet because it's surrounded by water? Yeah. The water particles on the water are wet. Wouldn't that make sense? Maybe I'm speaking crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, that's fine. I'm happy to be wrong. I'll be wrong and I'll accept that. But I just think it's water can be wet. Because by that logic, ice can't be wet. And I'm not accepting that ice can't be wet. Come on now. That seems crazy to say that ice cannot be wet. Because if you accept that that water can't be wet, you'd have to accept that ice can't be wet, right? You'd have to accept both of those statements. And can you legitimately look me in the eyes and tell me, yeah, ice can never be wet? Really? Ice can't be wet? Is that what you're telling me? Is that the hill you're dying on? Okay. Pretty sure it's wet. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's wet too. Beat pad? What? A beat pad? Hold on, what is this? I got a beat pad? Got a meme item in my hand. Hold on, I just picked up something cool. This is a new point for this debate. Maybe. There's a lot of debates. What I enjoy the most is that I like silly debates as opposed to serious debates. People get really, 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 really serious about a lot of debates, and I'm not a fan of that. How do I use this? What the? It's literally just a beat pad. Okay. Cool. Okay. Tire with a tiny... The button is labeled fire with a tiny drawing of map. Mysterious square apparatus. Echo to... Okay, that's cool. I can't use that. Mild tofu? Yeah. Mild tofu. I'm making an ingredient of some sort. That's weak. This is a weak weapon I have in my hand. This is weak. This is just a weak weapon. Don't even know why I tried to use it. Time to get some legendaries. Keep pushing, little buddy. If you're made of water, are you wet? 70% of our body is water. Is it 70% of our body is water? Unless I've mistaken on that statistic and it's changed up. Science is always... Is it gay to be attracted to men as a man? It depends on that level of attraction. It's actually, I know you might be memeing with this question, but is it gay to be attracted to men as a man? I know you might be memeing with that question, but a lot of men find other men wildly attractive. They just find them attractive for the virtue of they are an attractive person. Ask yourself this question, right? And this is a very important question. What is your preference of phallic member when you're watching illicit content on the internet? If you are grabbing your legless lizard and stroking your Johnson, what is your preference of phallic member? If you honestly tell me, if you tell me with your whole chest, mind, body, and spirit that you prefer to watch men with smaller phallic members, that's fine. That's fine and dandy. That's all you want to do. That's completely fair. If you want to watch basically lesbian sex, that's basically what you want to do. But I'm asking this because you can be attracted to certain aspects. Because do you want to watch an ugly man sleep with somebody wildly attractive? Maybe if you think you yourself are ugly. I'm not quite sure. It might be a specific fetish for you. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what that's about. That's the specific thing that I don't want to dive too deep into. But I'm saying that I'm pretty sure you want to hang around attractive people, maybe. Maybe you want to be around attractive friends. Maybe your friends are a little bit more attractive. Maybe you choose to hang out with the not so ugly friends more than you hang out with the uglier friends. Maybe that's what you do. Same reason why people don't hang out with people they view as physically repulsive. Maybe that's the reality of it. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe that's a psychological phenomenon that I'm referencing right now, and people do that regular more than they like to admit. Maybe that's what's happening, because that's a real thing that people choose more attractive people to hang out with. I think that you can think a man is attractive without being attracted to the man. I think you can say objectively he is conventionally attractive without being gay about it. I think that's a fair thing to think. I think bogging it down to the spectrum of he's gay instead of thinking of sexuality as a spectrum is very damaging to the movement in itself and how people have actually thought about the movement. I think it's horribly damaging to that. I think it sucks in totality. I think it's not a very healthy thing to do. That's just my personal ramble. That's what it is. What if I want to snuggle with a tall, muscular man? That's gay. I do have a preference. Yeah, see, you have a preference. See? Yeah, see, everybody has a preference. I'm pretty sure one of the most searched things is like BBC, and a lot of men watch promiscuous content. It's not like women are looking up, oh, I want to see the biggest, blackest, darkest. I just want to see it so big. That's not a thing. It's probably guys doing that. Like more often than not, it is probably guys looking it up and saying, "Whoa, this guy's huge." OG Mudbone, this is crazy. This is the biggest pig I've ever seen. this boy's hung. Whoa, look at that black guy. Whoa. This is a big pig. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I don't want to see homosexual, but man, if I was him, if I was her, whoa. That's just, I don't know. I was hoping it wouldn't be. No. It's not even a bad thing to be gay. It's not even a bad thing. People think it's the most taboo thing you can be on the planet. It's like, you're gay? You lied to me this whole time. Lied to you? It never came up in conversation. It's not even a betrayal. We don't talk about sexuality at all amongst our friends most of the time. Usually people say this girl's hot, and you say, yeah, she's pretty hot, and you just kind of agree with it. You don't really talk about sexuality in a bigger spectrum in terms of friendships most of the time. It's not really a point of contingency that comes up all the time. Seems crazy. You can be gay, but just don't do nothing with me. I don't find you attractive. And then they get mad at you. Oh, why are you mad? Because I don't find you attractive? I don't find you sexy? Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not good looking? I'm saying you're not my type. Oh, you like feminine men. No, I like muscular men. You're just ugly. You don't do your nails, and your under your nails is dirty, and you're disgusting. You're revolting. And you don't actually get pedicures. You're a man's man, and you don't wipe after you poop. That's what you do, and that's fair. I'm not attracted to that. You can be a man's man. That's cool. I'm attracted to people that actually take care of themselves. I always will feel, and this is just me. You can call me a psychopath. I think that the barrier for homosexual relationships is significantly higher than in heterosexual relationships, because heterosexual people are more often to put up with a lot more dirty nonsense than gay people are. A lot of homosexual people will say you gotta do your nails, you gotta make sure I think you gotta be much more attractive if you are gay in a relationship. I think you just gotta be much more attractive. That's what I think. And I just think that the barrier for entry is higher up. It is significantly higher than it is in straight couples. Because straight couples, it'll be a guy who says, yeah, he doesn't wash, he doesn't wipe, he doesn't flush, there's blood in his stool. He has gingivitis type 6. I didn't even know there was types to gingivitis. You told me about this. That's crazy. Yeah, but, you know, I love him because, you know, he pays the bills. Crazy. That's insane. That's nuts. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. I'm happy for you. Sad for you. I'm not sure what to be for you at this point. But I'm something for you. I'm something for you. I'm definitely something for you. With homosexual relationships, especially gay men, they're like, hey, you got to have a life going. You got to be able to do stuff. We're actually going to a trip to Maui in 2 days, and you got to be able to have a 401k plan figured out and initiated because you got to figure it out. And that's the whole thing. And I think a big thing is because a lot of gay men have spent a lot of time building themselves up over time, that they figured out what they wanted to, because you got to be very secure in yourself to be openly gay. You got to be able to know who you are as a person. So you got to be able to say, yeah, this is what I like and what I don't like. I spend a lot of time on myself. I know that I'm gay and I know what I like, and I know I can talk about this with people because I'm not scared of societal repercussions of being gay. That's somebody that's confident in their decision in life. That's what it is. They're not guessing or figuring out what they are. They know what they are and they know what they want. And that's a very powerful thing in a society that doesn't know all the things and kinks of what it wants to do. And people still wonder about what they're doing and having a midlife crisis about what they want to be when they get older. That's crazy. That's how I feel. I just think the barrier for entry is way higher, and it deserves to be, because they deserve so much more than what this world could possibly give those gay little bastards. That's what it is. Actually, I'll be in the closet forever. You might have to be. You might have to be. If that's your decision to be in the closet, man, if it's difficult for you to come out to a bunch of people, your friends, your family, don't feel compelled to come out. Don't be forced to come out. Don't do that. Come out your own time and your own speed. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I remember I had a friend who thought he was gay. But turns out he just liked muscular women. That was interesting. He said, I think I'm gay, man, because I like women with muscles, man. I like them like that, man. I don't know, man. It's because, and women ain't supposed to be muscular. I said, women can be many things, brother. You can like a woman that's muscular. Turns out he was really just looking for a real good gym partner, and a woman that actually has her commitment, doesn't have commitment issues. A big attractive point of muscular women, big muscle mommies, as one might say, is the fact that they are committed. They know how to stay committed in one thing. And that is a very physical thing you can see. And that's why a lot of gym guys, or at least people that actually go to the gym, are valued a little bit more. Not being muscular, just going to the gym, having some consistent trait. Because when you go to the gym, you got to wash your sheets, you got to plan out meals, you got to be organized with your scheduling, especially if you're bulking or cutting. You got to actually count your macros. It shows a level of consistency and planning that a lot of people don't have in their lives. And that is shown just by going virtually to the gym. If you just go to the gym, you have that. You have that in leaps and bounds and strides. You just have that. And it shows that you actually stay committed to a goal, and it shows that you have, at least in some ways, a level of commitment that most people are scared to have in this life hold. And that is very important for a lot of people when they're looking for relationships. It's just wildly important to have. And a lot of people are just scared of the gym because they say, I don't want to be big, muscular, and cocky. You're not going to get big, muscular, and cocky. You're going to stay a Ladril out. You're going to stay a Ladril out get. You're going to stay simple and smooth brain your entire life because you think that you go to the gym, you immediately get big. That's not how it works. It's a lot of work. You don't want to put in that work because you're lazy and you don't care about your body. Or maybe your body hurts. Everybody has different things going on. I can't really say it's the entire thing of everybody. But it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just a guy yapping on the internet. My opinion shouldn't matter to you. Yeah, discipline is wildly attractive. Discipline is insanely attractive. It just is. It just is. That's just what it is. Can't shake it. Can't shake it. It's just always been an attractive trait. Always been an attractive trait. Always been a thing that people look for when they're going out. They're looking for people that are disciplined. People that are dedicated to the cause. That's why a lot of people enjoy religious factors, because at least they know religion, what they're getting into. That's why people date in religions and stick to what they know, because at least they aren't going to get confused and scared. And people like familiar things. People like familiarity. People will stick to something they've known for a while as opposed to try something new. That's just how humans are. They will stick to the same old because it works. That's why you see women will get with a guy that abused them and beat them, and you'll say, oh, why are you going back to him? Well, I know this evil. I know this evil well. And because I know this evil, I choose to be with this evil. I don't care about myself or my body in that way. That's okay. And that's your decision. And you have freedom to be that way. And you have pure freedom to do that. And I have no way to control how you do that. And one day, maybe you'll change. And maybe you'll be looking for advice, and maybe I'll have some, maybe I won't. Who knows? But it's your decision. If you don't care about yourself, you don't care about yourself, then you're listening to a hater, and that's fine by me. But I would never listen to a hater. That's me personally. It's your life. You can live it how the way you want to. I would never listen to a hater. I don't have it in me to listen to a hater. It's not happening. And if I'm being a hater to myself, then I'm not listening to myself because I'm hurting myself in that capacity. I'm not doing that. I'm hurting my mind. I'm hurting my brain. I'm hurting my spirit. I'm hurting my soul. My Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3, now $2 on Steam. Use my code at checkout. That would be a crazy transition. That'd be a crazy transition. They would have to get me on advertising campaigns for years. Well, I do, but never admit it. Caring about things is lame. Everybody knows caring about things is super lame. We don't care about stuff here. What's crazy is that this hammer is putting in crazy work. This is a really good hammer, and I might just use it for a little bit. This is actually a really good hammer. This is just objectively a good hammer when I'm trying to go for a pure dex build, essentially, but I keep getting all this stuff that isn't dex associated. And here goes a better hammer. That's crazy. Boom! Coming down on him. Wonder if I could do that. We becoming a sellout with this one. We becoming a sellout with this one. I will tell you this much. I'll become a sellout for the right price. Oh, my goodness. You ever see me doing something for an advertising thing and you're saying he doesn't look like he's enjoying it? You got me messed up. I'm gonna look like I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna look like I'm enjoying it. Are you sure this is a good product? Don't trust me on that. Don't trust me on that. Do not try. I am purely chasing a bag. I beg of you to not trust me. If I'm sponsoring anything, unless I find the product before I'm sponsored by it, it is safe to assume that the product is a scam. I don't or just not good. And this is gonna sound so bad. I'm not doing the research. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing the research. I'm so sorry. I should do the research. I should be smarter with my decision-making abilities about choosing sponsors. But if somebody's offering me $50,000 to sell you a product that will put spyware on your phone, I'm getting that $50,000. I'm so sorry. I'll tell you after the video for sure. Like, if you ask me after the video or in private, I'll definitely say, yeah, that was 100% a scam. But during the ad campaign, you got me messed up. I can't. But this is a known scam. Okay, and it's known to give me $50,000. It's crazy money. That's money for the rest of my life, like high key. Not 50,000, but that's a big start. That could get me into stock trading, and then I can actually care about the stock market whenever they say a Nasdaq is going down and the Dow is actually doing great. Because when she said that, I didn't know what she was talking about. The Dow was down. The Dow was great. Oh, that good? That's great. I have no idea. No clue. Don't know. But hey, one day I'll get to that plateau, and you will see it. You will see it. If you were making it for a sandwich, would it be a good hammer? You're spitting right now. Now you're thinking with portals. I like that. That's good. Now you're thinking with your brain. Your left and your right brain coalescing together in the middle of it. Now you're thinking with your brain. I can't hate that. It would probably be a good hammer still, actually, when I think about that. Yeah, when you phrase it like that, when you pin it to the dish. This hammer is crazy. I'm just gonna say this now. Me getting attack speed up and using this hammer is insane. Yeah, this is just crazy. This is just nuts. Give me that freedom. Yee. I'd give a man cancer for that much money. Okay, that's a sentence. I mean, I don't know about giving somebody cancer now, but you know what? Actually, yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what? I can't judge you. I can't judge. Who am I to judge you? Who am I to judge you? I'm but a passenger on your journey. You should give everybody you know cancer is what you should do. Everybody that looks at you funny, give them cancer. What's your superpower? I can turn your bones into milk. That sounds horrifying. Yeah, I'm an X-Men. That's be horrifying. A terrifying reality to live in. Bones into milk? Ugh. Be evil. Just diabolical for no reason. Hold a second. I can find an obsidian chest. I'm sure I can find an obsidian chest, actually. Now, should I be using this weapon? Probably not. Night 2? Boy, I feel bad for all these enemies during Night 2. They don't know what they just got themselves into. As a matter of fact, it's time to go crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. It's just... You messed up. You messed up. You messed up. Oh yeah, is an archer with a hammer the greatest thing that ever exists? Could it be? Could it be? An archer with a hammer. And they said this is a pure dex build, I swear. Oh, I promise you. This is the dex build, I swear. This is the dex build. This is dexterity. Not even using that move for its intended purpose at all. Just using it kind of to get away from the crowd. But it's a dex build, they said. It's a dex build, they said. They told me in confidence. They looked at me in the eyes and said, this is definitely dex. A 3% chance to spawn gold. We making it out of the hood with this one, boys. If they would give me a legendary bow, I'd use it. Is really where I'm at. But I'm not getting a legendary bow. I'm not getting anything. I just have a crazy amount of money that I'm not utilizing. 76 point. That's insane. What? That is crazy. That is an incredible chance for. Hey guys. Sorry about that. Yeah. Go crazy with it. Amy Rose plus Hawkeye. The hidden child. I'm still getting hell from this, right? No, I'm not. I'm not doing any damage. Oh my goodness. What is happening in here? What is happening? Yeah, dawn the final day. That's cool. Okay, there's a lot of stuff over here. Let me go ahead and grab this. Grab this over here. A lot of stuff happening on screen. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Everybody's invulnerable, and I just got a 30% status effect increase. That's pretty cool. Let me grab this over here. My bad. Thank you so much. Did I get them all? Oh, I got them all. Oh, you're cooked now, buddy. Oh, you're cooked. Oh, I didn't see you. I didn't see you in the kitchen last week, but I know you're cooked. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm sorry. This hammer is insane. A sauced up hammer with crazy attack speed? Who am I to judge? What do you got, buddy? What's up? Oh, there was 3 of them. Boom! Oh, that was crazy. 7K to your face when that's not even that much damage, considering I'm doing so much more. You hate to see it. Let's see. What am I getting hit by? What is this? Oh, I didn't know what was happening. All right, give me a good bow. Okay, legendary broadsword. You know what? I'll take it. That's insane speed. I will take that, and I got the spin with it. You know what? That's crazy. I'll take it. Knew it not time we get the bag. Yeah, he gave me the sword. Yeah, 100%. 100%, 100%, 100%. You already know what it is. The damage per second on this just must be crazy. That's just insane. This is a great way to farm gold, considering every attack has a chance to do that, and a great way. I'm just getting more. This is just crazy. This is just insane. This is absurd. Who let me do this? You're a moral relative, or do you believe things are bad no matter what? I think I'm a moral relativist. Definitely a moral relativist. It's relative to the person for sure. I'm pretty sure because I hate this example, but it's true. The Nazis didn't think they were that bad, did they? I'm pretty sure they thought they were doing a good thing. They thought, nah, I'm doing good. This is fine. Nobody thinks they're doing bad while they're doing bad, realistically, right? Like, nobody really, unless you're a villain, unless you're a true villain, nobody really thinks they're doing a bad thing. No one thinks they're having a bad time. When no one thinks, they think they're having a bad time. No one thinks they're doing evil when evil is afoot. They don't even know they are the evil. They just think they're doing something they've always been doing, perhaps. And it's just relative to the person. It is relative to the person. It's just relative to the person. It's relative to how they operate and where their morals align and how far they're willing to go to do the things they believe in. I'm pretty sure people that hate gay people don't think that they're bad people. They just assume that gay is unnatural and God would hate them if they accepted gay people, so they don't. And they think it's an abomination. They don't think of themselves as bad people. They think of themselves as somebody that is doing what their book told them to do. They're listening to the way of the Lord Yahweh, the one and only, the Most High. They're listening to a doctrine that they've been indoctrinated into their entire lives. They're not actively assuming things are bad for them. They are doing something that they care about. That's just what it is. Things are relative to the person's morals, right? Things are bad or good depending on the morals of a specific person, right? Pretty sure that's what it is. It's subjective. Everything's subjective to the person and the rally, right? It's on drugs. I think that they was coping with evil they done. I don't know. I mean, like, you can say that about army men right now. You say that about men in the army. Do men in the army think they're doing evil? Right? They think they're protecting their country. Are they fighting a war they believe in? Do the soldiers believe in war? You must ask yourself that simple question. Do the soldiers believe in the war they're fighting? It's a simple question. Easy question. Do the soldiers believe in the war they're fighting? If you ask the soldier, does he believe in the war? Or is he just following orders? What is he doing? You cannot have individualism in the army realistically too. You can't really have that. You gotta ask yourself, do they believe they're doing exactly? The whole thing. I think it's moral subjectivity. Oh, maybe that's what I'm saying. Well, some. Well, if they believe it, they believe it. What's moral relativism? Are they not the same thing is the better question. I might not know what it is. You could educate me though. I love being educated. I love learning. Oh, I love the tour. I love the tour. Oh, I love the tour. Boom. Boom. Do a loop back around. 3, and skull. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, a big chest. How much is that? 4,000? 4 bands. 1 minute warning and I could have got the chest. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Oh, well. That's okay. That's okay. Get this right quick. Might as well get this chest since I'm not going to get anything else. There we go. Parry chance is good. Where am I at? 38? Perfect. Well, some. Really free the world? Really? By the way, welcome to the stream. By the way, I didn't see you come in earlier. I apologize. I believe we were talking about something and I completely forgot to acknowledge your existence. I'm so sorry about that, but welcome into the stream. Gotta respect this spin because I don't think it's doing more damage, more than me just regularly attacking. Let's check. What are we looking at here? You guys get cooked. Kind of flambéed over here. I got a staff. No, Biggie Bonky. Okay. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah, that's crazy damage. That's just nuts. That's just nuts. How fast is this one, though? Is the damage per second better? Where you at? Is you? That seems to be a little better, actually. A little better. Thank you. It's peaceful over here. It's 10:57. It's 10:57 where I'm at, too. Eastern Standard Time, best buddy. I can just kind of hold this and kind of end his life. Get up off me. Get up off me before you feel the wrath of cause. I got 10,000 smackaroons off this guy. 10,000 smackaroons. That's pretty good. Did he drop the legendary mace? He did. He did, and it sucks. It's actually worse than the one I have right now. Horrible. Alright. Escape's over there. Ah, I should probably grab some more stuff just for a love of the game. Just for a love of the game. Just because I can. I should probably just grab a few things. Right. And why wouldn't I grab this chest for 1,000? Mostly because I'm not going to use any other money. Why wouldn't I do that? And why wouldn't I grab this other chest over here? Because I need this chest. And why wouldn't I? I think it's going to get bad soon, so I should probably get out of here. Alright, let's go. I'm from North Carolina. It's got freezing over here. Now it's more spring weather. Yeah, it was freezing a while. Like a few days ago. It was just nothing. It was just nothing. Crazy work. Yep, pass it over, buddy. Pass it through. Give me that. Give me that. And a brotato.
Thanks, dumbasses.
Yep, buddy. What you got? Okay. Give it to me, best buddy. Soup. Burp on him. Boom. Final boss. Let's get it. What do you got, buddy? What up? What up? I don't think I'm gonna lose if I stay right here. If I stay right here, I think I'm good. Yeah, he can't really touch me. Oh well. How's the day going for everybody? Is life good for you? Do you feel strong? Is power the... How does this do? Technically less, but I'm doing 11,000. 11,000 a smack with a hammer because of my critical chance and how high it is. How high is my critical chance right now? 68%. And I got crazy critical damage too. Wow. These basic attacks are kind of cooking them a little bit. Is my bow doing anything like that? Little bit. Bow's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. But not anything like what I was doing with the hammer. Or better yet this. Because this is technically less damage. Just more criticals. So this is kind of a better way to get a lot of health. Just infinite health this way. So, just speed build. Just speed build. Was better at creating things. And that's why people turn to AI most of the time. That's why a lot of... See, this is the thing, right? I've discovered why conservatives and Republicans love AI so much, considering the fact that you would assume that because it's really progressive to like AI, such as learning things and learning new things and things of that variety to actually get better with technology, you would assume that they'd hate it. But they like it because they work all these horrifyingly evil jobs all the time, right? They work jobs that drain them, soul suck them, and they can't actually focus on art, so they don't have time to dedicate to actually doing artistic endeavors. So they actively enjoy AI because it makes them feel like the artist they think they want to be in the future. That's the beauty of it. They want to be artists really bad, but they don't know how. So they actively use AI, and it makes them feel like artists when they're not actually artists. It is a hardship and an endeavor to become an artist. It is a very difficult path. It is an undertaking that requires hours upon hours upon hours of skill and hardship and practice. Same with piano. Same thing. And that's why I think it is so strong and powerful for people to do art and be good at art. I think it's an amazing endeavor. I think anybody that is better than me at art is actually a little bit more disciplined than I, and I respect that. I say if you want to get good at art, then learn to do art. If you don't have the time to do art or anything of that variety, then try to find time. It's okay if you're not going to be great at it. Just try. Do whatever you can. Make something. Make anything. That's what I feel. That's just what I feel. If God is a man, is it gay to jerk off to Genesis? Like the words of Genesis? I don't know. If you're jerking off to the Bible, you got different issues than whatever is going on in your life. You got a lot more issues than just Christianity can help with, my friend. What defines art? That's a good question. What does define art? I think it has to come with a human element, because art comes with communication. It has to tell a story behind that human element. Art in itself isn't intrinsically valued by how beautiful it is, how pretty it is. It is the story behind that art, the feelings that elicit from the communication, because art is simply another way to communicate. That's what it is. If you poop in your hands and clap and get the backlash on the paper, is that art? It might be, depending on what you're going through. That might be art. That might be a powerful statement about how fed up you are with the shit of the world. That could possibly be a thing. It depends on the level of what it is you're trying to make that art with. And if that's the art you wish to make, at least it came from a human element of the suffering you're going through. That could be a representation of psychosis or how you're done with it. That's the reality of it. That's the beauty of art to me. I am a huge lover of art in all shapes and forms as long as it comes from a human medium. That's how I feel. And that's where I'm at with it. Damn you right. I'm just a guy. I've been asked a lot of questions a lot because people come in here and ask me a lot of questions. Even if it's rhetorical, I'll answer it. What are the most important things in the world? It is, because it's connection. It's talking. You over the goy slop as well? A little bit. I'm a little bit over the goy slop. A little bit. A little bit. I'm more so over the anti-intellectualism slop of the world and how people are very anti-intellectual because they think it makes them more hearken to being better by saying it's not that deep or something of that variety. Because there's a big difference between overthinking and deep thinking, right? I think it's good to deep think. I think it's horrifying to overthink. That's what I think. And I think people don't know the difference between the two, so they often are caught in these loops of doing the same thing over and over again when it comes to overthinking and being not the truest version of themselves. Gotta end this with an arrow, baby. Actually, no, this arrow. Okay, actually, I can't end an arrow. Thinking without motion is derailment. You know, for me, because it makes you more reliable to people. Gee, 10,000 is crazy. That's crazy. You got cooked. You got cooked. Uh-huh. I sure do. I sure do. I sure do. Wonder there's a way to officially beat the game, and I don't know if there's a way to do that. No clue. No clue. No clue. But I do have 37,000 coins. So, that's cool. This is a crazy build on this run. This is a nuts build. This was nuts. GG easy indeed. That was childishly easy. This is normal difficulty. Are you a Sagittarius? No, I'm not a Sagittarius. I'm just black. I'm a Virgo, if you're curious. If you're truly curious about my zodiac, I'm a Virgo. Hello. I feel like art communicates about the fact that even though we are different, have similar wants and needs, and we do value pretty similar things when it comes down to it. It does, yeah. People just want People just want to be happy. I think that's the really, and as basic and Disney as that sounds, people want to be happy. That's really the main bulk of what people want. That people just want to be happy. That's what they crave in this life hold. Even if they don't think they do, they do. People would enjoy to be happy. That's what it is. And that was a pretty good run. All right, so here's what I'm about to do. Runs here take like an hour or so. Right? Runs usually take about an hour. That's really like hour 2 in this game I'm discovering. So here's what I'm going to do. Having it as thinking happiness is a final state and not a journey. Yeah, you are so on the money. Oh, talk to him. Oh, what a statement. What a powerful statement. You are so correct. You are so correct. Yes. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. There's so many people that are stuck in the mindset of that. That's just bad. They just are stuck in that mindset of it has to be that. It has to be that. But that's not true. Start with plus 15 parry and 1 dodge charge as well as well as a dark troubling total pass. Okay. I wonder how good Crooks Malone is. How good is this character? Am I on? Let me see. I'm gonna try my boy out. Gift of Demon Jeff. Interesting. What is his passive? Let's see. That's a shadow kick. And that's a guarantee. Whoa! Oh, this is the DPS guy. This is the DPS guy. I can tell this is going to get a little wicked as the run goes on. And I'm going to need daggers because he has the bonus with the daggers. Or I could just turn this into something else. I hate the daggers passive though. I'm not a fan of the daggers passive. Are there other daggers I can get? Been more into music lately? That's good. What kind of music do you like? What's your favorite kind of music? All right. Okay. All right. I figured this was how he's gonna run. Okay. Yep. Okay. What are the odds? What are the odds? All right. One more run to cap off the stream, ladies and gentle hands. We're gonna do one more run to cap off the stream. Gonna start with. I'm gonna do all mild tofu. Do all mild tofu for this. See what happens. Metal. Metal, that's pretty good. He's just cooked right there. Alright, let's get it. And some pop. I think people are horrified to admit pop music is actually pretty good. Because this is gonna sound stupid. I can name more Taylor Swift songs than Jay-Z songs. Folk, but not country. Folk is pretty good. I rock with country a lot, though. I'm a huge advocate for country love. I love country music because it's really good. I discovered I like a lot more country music than average recently. I was at a bar, one might say. We all might say it's a bar because it literally is a bar. I was at a bar, and we were doing DJ bingo, and I was a bunch of country songs that were in the bingo rotation. And they were really good. I was enjoying a lot of them. I had a really fun time doing that. That was just really fun. I was like, whoa, these are some good songs. I didn't know I knew this many country songs, actually. This is actually news to me. Big news to me. Didn't know I knew that many. I have always been bad with characters that are primarily focused on DPS or characters that primarily focus on using speed as a metric. I've always been bad with those characters. I'm always a person that picks big tanks or healers. Ed Sheeran is pop music. Ed Sheeran's pretty pop music. Ed Sheeran's pop music. That is, right? If you had the ability to give people animal parts, what would you do with it? I would give everybody spider eyes. Everyone gets spider eyes. You get spider eyes. I get spider eyes. Everybody gets spider eyes. And if you're horrified by the spider eyes and if they freak you out, that's too bad. Because if you hate the spider eyes, your other option is donkey teeth. And if you don't want donkey teeth, well, that sucks for you. Because I don't have anything else besides snake eyes and donkey teeth. And I'm going to tell people that. They're going to think that's what it's going to be. And then they're going to try to fight me. And then I'm going to get the ability of a jellyfish to be immortal when they try to attack me. And I'm going to use that ability to ruin their week because they're going to fight an immortal now. Now they're stuck fighting an immortal. Now they can't destroy me. Now they try to annihilate me, and I molt and turn to something bigger. And I'm going to evolve immediately, much like most ants do. And then I'm going to use my ability to have the strength of an ant. And I'm going to give myself ant-like abilities to have that strength, and I'm going to ruin their week. And then they're going to try to wage a war against me, but I'm going to use my pheromones because I'm going to use a queen ant's ability, right? I'm going to use a queen ant's ability to use my pheromones to mess them up. Now they're going to be struggling thinking, oh no, this is the worst thing ever. He's so strong. Oh, but you wanted to take me out, right? You didn't like your spider eyes. You didn't like your spider eyes. Then I take away their spider eyes, and then I give them mole nose. And now they're going to be having a horrifying time with it because they can't use mole nose. They don't know how to use a mole's nose. They're going to be struggling thinking, I can't see, I can't see. Use your sniffers. This is what I gave you the mole nose for. I don't know what to do. I'm scared. I'm freaking out. And then I'm going to give them the ability of a rat. The ability of a rat is simply to be in my experiments. You're going to get tortured. If I give the ability to give people stuff, it's over. You're going to get nothing but debuffs all the time. That's what you're getting. I'm going to give you I'm gonna give myself mantis shrimp hands so I can punch people with the force of God is what I'm gonna do. Mantis shrimp is gonna take them out. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. What's up? So that's probably what I'd do if I had that power. Don't let me get a little bit of power because I'm immediately gonna become corrupt. That's just how it's gonna be. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. People think I won't become corrupt when I get power, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. As soon as I get that little bit of power, ooh, it's over. As soon as I get it. As soon as I get it. As soon as I get it. As soon as I get that power. I'll be so happy. I didn't know he was gonna do this. I'm literally talking about it right now. What were the signs? The signs were me talking right now. This me saying these sentences as I'm saying them. These were the signs you were looking for. These are the droids you're looking for. Me saying all these sentences right now, right here. Fighting dreamers. This is what I'm speaking. This is the evil that I commit. It's crazy to me because, man, one day this will actually happen and people will say, I didn't even think about he was going to do that. I did. I did. That's all I ever talk about. It's the only thing in my mind. And that's why there's some ever-present force in the universe stopping me from reaching my full potential at the current moment. There's something out there truly stopping me. But when I reach my full potential, oh my goodness. Oh, sweet, sweet baby race. It's gonna be over. Oh, it's gonna be so over. I'll be so happy. Be so happy. It'll be the greatest day of my week. Greatest day of my life. Greatest day of my session. Greatest day of my Pizza Hut. Winnie Hut Generals. I can't wait for it. But we'll see. We'll see what life has in store for me. Maybe I won't make it far enough to accomplish my dreams. Maybe my dreams are just a pipe dream in the grand scheme of things, and I'm actually a worthless human, and I'm not meant for something greater in this life hold. Who knows? Most people aren't meant to actually achieve greatness. They're meant to achieve the things they're meant to achieve, and that's fine. And people think they don't have some cosmic purpose. Your cosmic purpose is whatever you decide it is, little buddy. That's what it is. My cosmic purpose right now is to play LORT. And get this right here. Ooh, yeah, get that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to vote for a president. Let's see, hold on. Because they abuse their position of power. What makes you think they aren't going to do it again? Because people are easily manipulated. People have faith in the ability to change. And also, he's a Christian. What are you talking about? Also, the other choice was a woman. People don't want a woman in office. That's crazy. People would hate that. They're thinking, oh, a woman? She doesn't know how to run a country? That's crazy. I've never been controlled by a woman. So, yeah. I feel like we wouldn't be at war right now if Kamala Harris was in office. I'll tell you that much. But that's a moot point. Doesn't really matter because guess what? We are at war now. So, you live what you got. You work with what you got, little buddy. Guess what you got? Night one, I got, what, basically nothing on me right now? I got basically nothing on night one. That's pretty much how it starts off and goes, so that's really always how it starts off and goes. Need some more attack speed. I need some more attack speed, something crazy. But, oh, but maybe I get this. Maybe I get, ooh, 30s. Oh, a 0? Ooh, you left me. Ooh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Get that explosion going. Give me that sickle so I can get some health. Ooh, ooh, that's every kill. Ooh, ooh, and I'm a killer. Ooh, I'm a killer. You think more people are like misogynistic like that? Yeah, actually. Yeah. Yeah, what do you mean? Do I think majority of people are? Yeah, 100%. People don't want a woman president. People saw a woman was president and they said, nah, meh, meh, I don't want that. Women don't lead, they follow. Meh, meh. Most people are Christian, and most Christians are misogynistic. I really don't know what to tell you. Majority of people are Christian. That's the biggest religion on the planet, I think, right next to Islam, I believe, or Muslim culture. I believe that is the two big religions. Most people default to just God. That's why, goddamn, Jesus Christ, oh my God, those are very common terms in public conversation and zeitgeist. Even if you don't believe in God, it's just what it is. That's just how people operate. That's just, I know people are wildly misogynistic. It's not even a thought process of I have to guess. It's just I know that people are wildly misogynistic. That's just how it is. I'll tell you this, right? And my wife pointed this out. This is how I know most people are misogynistic, because my wife pointed this out, and it's a very important thing. If you have a partner, go hang out with your friends and see if they address your partner at all. Go hang out with your friends and see if they address her. See if they talk to her without you around. Do that. Do that. Usually they'll say, oh, it's a respect thing. I shouldn't talk to her without you. I suppose you could say it's a respect thing, or you could treat her as a person separate from me if you would like to pursue a friendship with this person, as opposed to seeing her as just an extension of myself, because she's not an extension of myself. She's her own person. And people go haywire when you tell them this, because they say, yeah, but I just don't want to be disrespectful. You could also, it's disrespectful to not view her as a person with her own autonomy and separate from me, is what it is. So I think most people, when confronted with the situation such as that, would often say they're trying to be respectful, but that respect comes off as misogynistic, because you're just respecting the man and not respecting the woman as an individual, is really how people operate as human beings, is how I feel. So I do think most people are misogynistic. Do I think Jesus had a big Johnson? If Jesus had a small pecker and he is the Son of God, that would be disrespectful. That would be so disrespectful towards him. You literally have the biggest advantage. You are a Nepo baby, a true Nepo baby, and you have a small pecker? That's crazy. I'm not even sure if Jesus actually enjoyed promiscuous activities. I don't know if that was an aspect that he enjoyed. I'm not sure that he was getting freaky like that at all. He did hang around a lot of brothel workers and a lot of lawyers simply by virtue of he was trying to convert them, because the first or the last will be the first. That's really how it operates, because you got to work on the people that need it the most, and the people that need the most changing are the people that are in the lowest parts of life. But I don't know. I would be depressed if he did. I would think, man, that's really sad, man. I thought my Lord and Savior was packing heat. That's just what I thought. And nobody wants to talk about our Lord and Savior packing heat, but I think my Lord and Savior better have a big Johnson, because my Lord and Savior is the greatest to ever do it. That's what I feel. And I'm not even that Christian, but I feel like if you ask a Christian that question, they'll just say, that's really disrespectful. You can't talk about Jesus' phallic member like that. Oh, really? I can't talk about it. I can't talk about the fact that our Lord and Savior packing heat? Really? You think he just got a small pecker? What's the average size of Jesus' sports hand? What's going on there? Are we thinking our Lord and Savior just rocking with a little meat? You think I'm not following a man with a little meat? That's ridiculous. That's absurd. And people still follow Donald Trump. Crazy work. That's insane to me. Of course, we don't know the phallic member size of our president. We have no idea. We can only guess and surmise at the divinity of his manhood. And I don't want Twitch striking me down saying that Donald Trump doesn't have a big manhood, because he could have a big manhood. He could. I don't know. I'm not going to say he doesn't. I'm not going to say that and him actually send a drone strike to my household and he say, sorry, didn't mean the drone strike to happen. What can you do? And his followers say that I was actually being rowdy and unruly, and ICE comes and takes me out because they're watching this entire conversation, and they're actually telling me that I'm actually on a list right now, and listen to the fact that I'm talking about Donald Trump's big Johnson, or medium Johnson, or average size Johnson. Who knows? I have no idea. I don't know, but I do know that people get a little bit hell-bent on not having a big member, and I know that people don't need a big member to satisfy somebody. It's okay to have an average-sized member. Am I right, fellas? I'm not coping at all. I'm just saying that it's fine to have whatever size you rock with, and I'm saying that I'm not small. I don't have a small pack at all. I'm not rocking anything tiny at all. You're small. Yeah, you're small. Yeah, how do you feel about that? Yeah. So recently I bought a little thing for your phallic member, like a little armor for it, and it didn't fit. I think about that a lot. It did not fit at all. I put it on, and it just didn't fit. I was a little bit upset by it. I wasted 20 bucks on armor for your phallic member, and it did not work. Did not work. Very angry about that. I thought I was gonna have a fun time. Thought I was gonna be cool. Thought I was diving deeper into the exploits of the world, but hate that for me. Just not fun for me. I think about that all the time. What's up, baby? Hmm? Huh? Yeah. I love Lars, man. I love Lars. Hear me out. It's half big, half small. You know there's a word for that. It's called medium. I don't know if you ever heard that word before. It's called medium. Now, I know it sounds crazy to say, but medium is very respectable. It's very respectable to have medium member. Medium meat hang is pretty good. I think medium meat hang is pretty good. I have 3 bricks. Why do I have 3 bricks? I do not know why I have 3 bricks. I'm not going to question it. What is this? I can't use that. I need 84 gold. Anything worth it here for me to actually critical chance? 45 gold. I could go crazy right now with that, actually. I would like that. Dirks. Oh, it's on. It's on. Hold on a second. I have an idea. Here goes my strat. Here goes my strat. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Get these 2 over here. Get these 2 dex bills right here. Get my dex to 6. All right, get my dex to 6. And then, and this is gonna be just crazy. This is gonna be just crazy. They're calling me crazy right now. They're saying I'm losing my mind. My marbles are gone. I can't pick up my marbles. Have a lovely night. I appreciate that. Then voting for the person with the biggest sausage gets selected. Ooh, I don't know if that'd be good. It would be a horribly misogynistic society, but at least we know. You know what I mean? We might have a black president again. How big was Obama's meat is the real question. That's what we're not asking the real questions here. We're not asking questions that the public is demanding to know. You think Obama will ever reveal his meat size on a podcast? Maybe he'll just be like, it's pretty big. I think it's big. I don't know if he'll do that. I don't know if he's that much of a goat. I don't know. I hope he will one day. That'd be the funniest thing to do. I think that would be objectively funny for Obama to just say, I got a big meat. I think that would just be cool. Straps included? I don't know if straps would be included in the meat market. I'm not sure. Because then it would just be a very penis-centric society, though. We're actually gearing towards a very penis... With this strategy, it would just be a phallic society. And I don't know if that'd be good or bad. I'm not sure. I don't think it'd be the best thing to have a phallic member society where everybody is just focusing on their foreskin and phallics. I'm not sure. You could ask your local representative their meat size. They are a public servant. That would be a fun question to ask. What you packing down there? You could do that. You could ask about the phallic member of what they're rocking with. You could do that. I'm not sure if that'd be good, though. I don't know. I don't know. Would that satisfy the inquiries of the world? Would that help out in the public relations of the world if we did that? Because I asked my local representative a bunch of dumb questions. You ever been to a city council meeting? Love asking dumb questions. This is my favorite thing on the planet to do. 108. All right, dawn of the final day. Okay. I got to remember exactly where this... I did not even take out the 2 lieutenants. Haven't even considered it. Haven't even considered... Still got to take out 2 lieutenants. Forgot I did this mission. I'm over here thinking like, man, this is a pretty easy go around, huh? Not too difficult. Gotta take out 2 lieutenants. I forgot which mission I chose. That's on me. This is why I don't like this one. Because I always forget to actually take out the people I'm supposed to be taking out. Oh my goodness. I gotta speed up. I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry, Tim Curry. Let's see. Where is he at? Where is he at? Where's the guy? Where's the fella? Go. He's somewhere over here. I feel like I'm getting closer, right? I have to be getting closer. I just clear base. There it goes. Cleared the whole map to find this one guy. Here I come. Uh-huh. Thank you, best buddy. Zombie King Slayer. He has a thing on it, so I had a brick in my hand. I'll take this. Thank you so much. And then I'll take a little bit of money because I might need something later. I'll take a little bit of money. I'll take a little bit of money. Go ahead and give me a little bit of money. You know what's crazy? I don't know what Shadow Kick does. So we should do it by camel toe instead. Whoever got the fattest, largest grippers, that'd be crazy. That'd be a little insane to do. I mean, I'm not wholly opposed to it, but I feel like that'd be a little bit disrespectful to people with smaller things, and I'll actually go against the. You might actually save people's mental health if you do that. You might actually save people's mental health if you do that. But also, it would actually make a lot of people feel bad. And I don't know if I want to make that many people feel bad just because they don't have the big grippers down there. That would be a whole thing there too. I'm not sure. We gotta think about the lowest common denominator of how people would operate. That's what we gotta think about. We gotta think about our bottom dollar. I'm always thinking about my bottom dollar. You know, I'm a charitable guy. I'm a charitable guy. I'm always thinking about the lesser people. The people without the big meats. That's what I'm thinking about. Like me. I'm thinking about myself all the time. That's what I'm thinking about. Hello and goodbye to any chance you had this Sunday. Because I'm about to get count them, 2 upgrades. Oh. Was that the timing for was that the correct timing for how SpongeBob said it? count them, 2 marshmallows. There you go. That's the timing. Can you sing the campfire song? Let's gather around the campfire and sing our campfire song. Our CMPFIRS song. And if you don't think it's weak, you can get faster, then you're wrong. So it'll help if you just sing along. Bum, bum, bum. CMPFIRS song. CMPFIRS song. CMPFIRS song. It'll help if you just sing along. CMPFIRS song. CMPFIRS song. CMPFIRS song. Patrick. Squidward. Good. It'll help if you just sing along. CMPFIRS song. That's not as hard as people make it seem. I think people think that's really difficult. I don't think it's that difficult to do that. Same with introducing me with Nick Jonas. I never trust to watch my food. Or I like to use the word dude as a noun or an adjective. And I never really been into cars like really cool guitars and superheroes and just like zeros on them. I love the sound of violence and making someone smile. If you want to know, here goes. Going to tell you this is a part of me that goes even closer. Let me see everything. Just remember that you asked for it. I try to do my to impress with you. Like to say, get the rest when you hear. Listen, my brain and my heart. Well, you asked for it where you're perusing. At times confusing, slightly amusing. Introducing me to I'm not even that fast of a talker. That's the worst part. I'm not even that fast. I could be so much faster. I'm just holding myself back every time of the day because I fear the potential of going into maximum overdrive. Not until I shift in that maximum overdrive. And that's a crown right there, baby. 50% damage to the bosses. Oh, wait, I got time. So, yeah. If you could have eyes anywhere else in your body, where would you put them? Probably on the back of my hands or the back of my head. Maybe on the back of my head. I don't fall that much. I say in the back of my head. Thank God I don't wear glasses, essentially, because back of the head glasses will be a horrible thing to go to the... Is it the orthodontist? No. What is the people that do the teeth? What? Not teeth. The eyes. What are eye people called? Klepters. Can you sing it really slow, though? CAMPFIRESONG song. CAMPFIRESONG song. It will help if you just sing along. Bum, bum, bum. CAMPFIRESONG song. CAMPFIRESONG song. CAMPFIRESONG song. It will help if you just sing along. Bum, 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 bum. I believe that's the... Yeah, whatever. I don't care about any of this damage. I'm moving. Hooah! We free. I'm free. How you feel about that I'm free? How'd you feel that I'm free? What's up? What's up? Not doing that much damage. I'll tell you that much. Magic's not crazy. This hammer's not good. It's kind of good, actually. I got a little bit of stuff on it. Let me see what this is doing. What's full charge looking like? Something crazy? And I just got this. I never use the weapon that's intended for the character I'm discovering. I'm not really... I suppose you use what you get in a roguelike. You read Dracula? Like old... Yeah, I've read Dracula before. Dracula is part of the monster trio, essentially. My favorite of the monster trio is Frankenstein, though. Frankenstein deserves so much. Love Frankenstein. The modern day Prometheus, Frankenstein. Beautiful story. Just an absolutely beautiful story. It saddens me. It's just the hate of your own creation to go against the art that you created simply because you are disgusted by what you are. To not give something a fair shot at life because you're disgusted by the outward appearance of it, judging a book solely by its cover, and being disgusted, giving life and not choosing to take care of that life simply by virtue of you are not prepared for the responsibility that it takes. The beauty of Frankenstein is so undervalued and discussed in so many forms of media and literature. It really just it goes through my chest to think about how beautiful the story is, and maybe how big his phallic member is. He was probably packing crazy meat because he picked up a bunch of pieces from a bunch of people. He was probably picking up a lot of meat, like a lot of. He probably made the biggest, blackest, darkest, just big meat. Who knows? I have no idea. I feel like he would ravage somebody is what I feel. That's what would happen there. Would this hammer be good for smashing cheese? You know, you're asking the real questions. Maybe. I'm guessing it's a good cheese smasher of a hammer. Select the quest. This again. I hate train and whack, but I kind of want to do nothing but mild tofu. I'm really on the mild tofu binge right now. I'm really on this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do thrack and whack. I'm gonna do mild tofu. I think it's just nothing but mild tofu, and see how that goes. I want to see what happens if I want to do one ingredient throughout this whole thing. See what happens if I get all mild tofu. And then maybe tomorrow when I'm streaming, I'll do perhaps. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Don't tell me. I know it. I'm looking for the other word. Brotato. All right, let's get it. I'm just going to use this to clear him out a little bit. Yep. And then get some damage on him. Okay. These guys are kind of tough, actually. This is kind of bad. I'm not doing the best here. Let me get a little bit of gold here. Yep, that's fine. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I feel like the shadow kick combo is really the thing that really officiates it. There we go. Not really using this character to his full capabilities at all. I was thinking we should try. Didn't have even bothered to remember him. What? Maybe I misheard that or didn't hear the full sentence. That might be a Mia issue, me not hearing the full sentence. That could be on me. I'm not grabbing that. I don't want cooldowns. Actually, it's like one enemy. He's right here. I can get this. It's free. It's free. Why am I not taking every upgrade I can possibly get? You are cheesing me. You are cheesing me. I think the goal is to get to about 15 with Dex for this one. Maybe about 15 with Dex. That's really what I want. Just think it would be a tragedy. I don't even bother give him a member. Yeah, that would be strange. That'd be strange. How many phallic members did Victor Frankenstein touch to give to his monster? What did he do? How many? How many meaty members did Victor Frankenstein touch? What do you think he developed a newfound love for phallics as he did it, or that was just a part of his natural profession because he just enjoyed doing that? Was that just fun for him? I'm not quite sure. It might have just been fun for him. He might have just enjoyed it. Some people enjoy things after a while, especially if it's something bad. They just start enjoying it. They just start enjoying the evil within it. Stockholm syndroming a love for phallic members, perhaps. That's what they could possibly be. Just Frankenstein could have just had a specific. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. But what I do know is this Sunday, John Cena will be hitting in a spit swapping makeout match. Oh, hello. What's this? Gold? I'll take some gold. She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you buy me a house of... Hey, gold. Who? Get off me. Get off me. Hunter's bow? And why wouldn't I take that? And why wouldn't I take that? And what? Oh, this is a crossbow. There it goes. I feel like the bow is going to do me good. I feel like it's going to do me good. Going to do me good. So I'm at 10 right now. That's good. I should probably just head towards these guys right now because I'm going to forget. And if I forget, I'm going to be mad at myself. 21 Pilots, hey. I knew a guy that hated 21 Pilots so much because one of the band members slept with his girl and she wouldn't stop talking about it. She said it was the best that she ever had. And he was embarrassed because she was like, he was like, why are you with me if he was the best you ever had? And then she said, because, well, it may have been better there, but you're better in other ways. And it's not just purely physical with us. And that really pissed him off. And so I was there for that whole argument. It was the funniest argument I ever heard in my entire life. It was beautiful. I think if you only value the physical aspect of somebody, you miss out on so much in a relationship, I think. That's really what happens to a lot of people. They just value one aspect of a relationship where well, we have really good, you know, the bedroom time. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, we're having a good time in the bedroom. And they don't factor in that you're abusive or something, or maybe you just you neglect her in other ways or something of that variety. It's a lot that could be going into it. It's the small things that matter in a relationship too. Like, do you care about her opinion on things? Do you like talking to her? Do you enjoy her voice? Do you factor in the fact that what she likes to do? Do you know what she does in her free time? Do you spare your pride so she can do something? Is that what you do? There are many things you can do in a relationship that aren't just purely physical that can be better than the best she ever had. It may have been a one-night stand that may have been great to her, but you're great in so many other ways. It's a lot that could factor into that, but people only care about one aspect because this is how you prove you're a man. You prove you're a man through the prowess of your phallic. That's how you do it. You can't prove you're good at something if you don't use your balls and your big goo. That's what it is. If kiss wrestling was a professional sport, would I play it? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like that would just be nasty and a high risk for herpes and a bunch of other stuff. It would just be stupid to do that. Aside from the fact that I'm married, man, that would just be crazy to do. There's a lot of risk that comes with that. Just an insane amount of risk. Oh, what are the odds? Turns out that the arrow is better. Looks like this is turning into an arrow run again. Unless I can find a legendary dagger that goes crazy or get my attack speed up, I'm probably going to use this. What do we got? Cool. Okay. Awesome. Give me that. Give me that. Where you at? Oh, just a floating head. I can't see these guys like all the time, and it kills me every single time. I'm trying to go for more dex with this character because he feels more dex than the last guy I had, despite the fact that this is... I'm failing. I'm not using dex characters to their full capability. I never do. I never do. That's a huge issue on me. Rare brink blade. Sure. Got some better ones. Got some better ones. These ones might actually be the one that make me actually think with portals. What do you guys got? Oh, just an item? I'm hitting hundreds, though. I'm hitting hundreds. That's crazy. Hold on. Hitting hundreds? I'm on night 1 and I'm hitting hundreds? Hold on. I guess that's because they're critical hits I'm hitting, actually. It's all criticals. I was hitting criticals. I'm enamored by my own idiocracy. I'm a little bit of an idiot. That's on me. I'm just not factoring in what's going on. Primary attacks give 1 health. Ooh, that's good. That's such a good one, especially how it stacks and goes on top of each other. That 1 health can save your life. Hand boning would save your life. Jump height, not my favorite, but who am I to complain? Somebody that's playing the game, actually. Why did I get that? I hate it. Let's see. What do you got for me? What's crazy, you can see what the chest gives you. I choose not to look at that every single time. I don't know where the guy is. I just don't know where he's at. I wish I knew where he was. Where is he at? Where's the guy at? Where's the man? Let me take this. You open it for me? That's free. 5% critical chance? Woo-wee! Ooh, love me some crits. There he goes. What up, best buddy? Spin on it. Ooh, completely destroyed. Oh, that sucks for you. I got 3 days left and it's night 1 and I have so much time. Oh, life is so good for me. Oh, life is good. This is going to be a fantastic big farm season. I like this character a lot. I would never main him, like if I was playing with other people, but he's good. He's good. That's the only issue. There's so much. Here goes the thing, right? People don't want to commit to the bedroom stuff that doesn't involve them directly because they don't want to use tools or items or things of that variety to make her have a good time. They don't want to do that. I'm all for items and tools. I'm all for DLC. I love DLC. Bring in anything you want. I don't care. Bring in anything that makes you feel better. It's your decision to do so. I'm not going to tell you that you can't bring in something that makes you feel good in the bedroom. That's ridiculous. That's absurd. You want to use a wand or a rose toy or whatever you got, you use it. It's your life. I'm just living in it. It's going to make the experience better for both of us because I'm already having a good time. I'm going to have a good time just because I'm here. Thanks for inviting me. I'm happy to be in the mix. This is great. There's fruit punch here and you got fruit snacks. Oh, boy, this is the best experience of my life. I'm just happy to be here. That's really where I'm at. Oh, God. I might not live. is what I would be saying if I wasn't the greatest to ever do it. Go ahead and give me this, please. Yes, sir. Do you think art is necessary for society? Yes, I think it's a very valuable aspect of communication for most people. I think art is a way to get the hardships out of your body. I think it's a great way to critique society as well. I think art is a good medium to speak things. Video game is art. Everything is art when you think about it. There's so many things that are art that say political pieces and political things about the state of the world and how the world is operating. Art is the most important medium on the planet. I think it is a medium that we cannot exist without. It is something that will relieve stress. It is something that will make you feel more of a person. It will make you understand things about your life you never even considered. It is a way to express yourself in a way that cannot be stunted or rehabilitated in some ways. It is a beautiful metric for how you experience the earth. And I think that nothing can truly replace it. You have to make art. And you don't have to make creative art where it comes to be a painting or something of that variety. I mean making art just within yourself, dancing, the beauty of creation, the joy of creation is art. The feeling you get when you do something where you put your whole mind into it. And if you don't think you know art, you do know art. You will know your medium the instant you realize how in love you are with what it brings out of you. How deeply you are able to express yourself in ways you never thought possible. Art is important for a society because it coalesced on the aspect and the backbone of a society in totality. It helps you out overall. Art is the most important medium. Just is. It just is. And that's why I just love art. I'm a huge art shill. I'm sorry. I'm a big fan of it. I like it. I like it. Hello. Ooh, what is this? Some gold for me? Hooah! Hit that shadow kick. What up? What up? What up? 1,000 to your face. 1,000 to your dome. Hold on. Free money! I'm getting that chest. 2, 3. Or maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not getting that chest. Hold on, let me get to the green parts of the world. Let me get to the green parts of the world. Don't be confused. Don't be... Oh, free chest? Get off me. I'll take that. That's gold and armor. That's gold and armor. That's a combo of 2 things. Ooh. More critical. How much critical chance I got? 50% of my heads are doing critical? Ooh, that's good. And some weapons? The weppies? They don't know about the weppies. The weppies? They don't know about the weppies. Rare broadsword. Fine, why not? Inventory's full. I know. I was specifically doing that because my inventory is full. Let's get it. We them boys. Look at that speed. I can't afford. I'm broke. I'm my bad. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize I was broke. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing. I don't want to buy anything, buddy. I'm sorry. You were really rude to me when you first approached there. The approach you gave was a little bit direct and aggressive, and I didn't really appreciate that. Have I pondered the orb lately? Brother, I'm pondering the orb every single night. The orb is the screen rotating in my eyes. I'm pondering orbs in ways you can't even fathom. I'm doing stuff that you couldn't even dream of. As a matter of fact, you could probably dream of it. I don't want to question your dreams, because your dreams could be amazing. What could your dreams tell you that I couldn't, right? Your dreams could be phenomenal. I don't want to judge your dreams. Your dreams are probably better than mine, right? Right? 4 dodges. They just love giving me dodges. Love dodging. Just 4 dodges. For what reason? Oh, never mind. They're giving me more stuff that I love. Go ahead and use my blades. What's up, buddy? Hey, I'm here. It's me, Vsauce. Ooh. Ooh, that's free. That's freebie. I think that's... Ooh, it is 2 of them. Okay, so... I might actually make it to 15. That's pretty good. Get that attack speed up. What you want from me? Stop touching me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Actually, no, hold up a second. Before I do the veteran trial, might as well just take these guys out. So I don't want to overcrowd my screen with enemies. Don't want to overcrowd my screen with enemies. The guy's kind of squishy. I don't trust his ability to be that strong yet. I got a little bit of armor on me, but it's not enough. Use solid armor left, but it's not enough. That's good. I love that for me. And then, speed. I am speed. Hello? What do you got for me? A knockback. I don't know if I vibe with knockback. Night 2? Give me the night. Give me tonight. Don't see anything. There's a thing over there. I see that, so I'll probably head for that. That's probably the smartest thing to do. I wish I get more jumps. You wonder, I wonder if the orb is pondering back to me. I haven't thought about that one. I ever wondered if the orb was pondering back? Same way I wonder if, when I look in the mirror, is something looking back at me. It's probably the same feeling I get about the orb pondering back. Now, I'm hoping that nothing is looking back at me in the mirror. I'm hoping, but who are we? Who are we but passengers on the mirror's journey? I get concerned a lot about if mirrors are looking back at me. More than the average person should, I think. I think it's a problem. Because I think mirrors are looking at me sometimes. They could be. So, the orb could be pondering back. It could be looking back at me, judging me, looking and critiquing me the same way I critique it, pondering the orb, thinking of what the orb truly brings to my life. And that's scary to me. I think you're looking back at you in the mirror. Yeah. Something's looking back. Look back is happening. Why am I taking like no damage? I'm taking damage now. I was taking like no damage. Was I just weaving all the hits? Am I that goated? Am I cracked? Am I better than I thought I am? I think I am. Free item? Don't mind if I do. Or maybe someone minds if I do. Who minds me? Who minds me? Release. Father. Release. Help. Complain about not taking damage. Gets trapped. Gets ganked. Well, well, well. I'm taking damage now. That cooldown might be good. My cooldown should be more, less, more. Yes, no, maybe so. What do you got? What are you? And you are gone. I'm vibing with the blades now. That's crazy. You're a psychopath. You think I'm taking that? You're insane. You're insane. Negative armor is crazy. I saw that one time and I took it on accident. Ugh. Does having crack make you cracked? No, it doesn't. Having crack just makes you somebody that has crack. I just think that just makes you somebody that has crack. What's crazy is that when someone hears drug dealer, they assume the drug dealer is also doing drugs, which would not be good for a business model, I think. I don't think the CEO of McDonald's eats McDonald's. I don't think that really would pan out well for him. He probably doesn't enjoy his own product. That's really what it is. That's probably the reality of it. That just seems goofy. Seems goofer. Get off me. Get off me. I don't need this. I don't need this right now. I don't need this right now. That's my favorite sentence of all time. I don't need this right now. I love that. I really don't need this right now. I'm doing so much is happening in my life. I don't need this right now. I love that sentence. Because that applies to the time where you could need it. The time where you could need some chaos or dysfunction in your life. Who knows? I like that. I was referring to a butt crack. I see. I see. I see. I see. I did the least charitable interpretation. I apologize. My bad. My bad. I was assuming something about something else. I would like to apologize for my outburst. All right. Did I get the item or what? Oh, it's over here. Here we are. Cool. Thought it was an or what situation. What do you got for me, buddy? Let's go. Lightning. Lightning's good. Lightning's good. That's a cooldown. Don't know if I want the cooldown. I'm not really riding with the cooldown. Here we goes. Yeah. Well, I like the dodges. The extra dodges are really good. I wish I got as lucky with this. I wish I got dodges with everybody. Getting that sentence out was a mile and a half. I got to 15, baby. I got to 15. All right. Now anything else is just an extra little bonus on top. Anything else is just good for the brand. What's up? That's what I thought. And that's what I thought. Who are you? What are you doing over here? Oh, it's you. There's a little me. I was like, what is that? Who is that guy? We're both rogues. I like stories that don't demonize goblins a lot. That's what I really appreciate it. I appreciate any story that doesn't demonize goblins. It's just I enjoy when the average thing that's demonized is not demonized. It brings joy to my body, chest, spirit, mind, and soul. I do appreciate that. It's my favorite thing. But, you know, the goblins are evil. It's just by nature of their birth. We sleep when we tired from eating, and we eat when we hungry or something. I don't know. Dragon's Dogma. Great game. Great game. Beautiful message. What is this? Jukes box. That is... I think that's just... I already have enough. I already got all that. I already did that. That's something I've already done. I've already completed this aspect of the game. What is this? What is this? What the? What the hell? What is this thing? What does this do? This coffee mug just increased attack speed? Maybe. I'm not sure what that does. That was crazy. I don't know what that was. I've never seen that before in my life. It might just be a thing for attack speed. Hopefully it was a permanent bonus. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see. Let's see. A sailor went to CCC to see what he could CCC, and all that he could CCC was the bottom of the... Bunch of stuff over here. I'll take it. That's speed, baby. That's speed. Or maybe I'm just faster. I could just be faster. I could just be faster. Get me moving. Get me moving. Who wants it? Who wants it? My criticals could give me money, and that's actually really good because I'm attacking really fast. So, less damage I do and the faster I attack, the more money I get. This will give me a better chance of doing things, which will enable me... Oh, here it goes. Yeah, I'm just fast. Tofu. I wonder what the relationship between lightning and thunder is. Are they siblings, lovers, parents? They're brothers. They are brothers. They are brothers. I believe Teen Titans answered that question. They are brothers. Let's get it. Gotta use this now. Getting cooked a little bit. Getting a little bit cooked. Not a fan of getting cooked. Okay, man. Alright, come on now. This is absurd. Let me get some money from you. Yeah. You're just a money farm for me right now. You're just free money. Come on, little buddy. I'll use you as money. Because I'm going to need a lot of money for the next thing. So, and if I can get a little bit of money right now, I can get that chest that I see right there. Hold on, let me grab this. Give me this chest. What's in there? Oh, more movement speed. Oh, you're cooked, buddy. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. You've made the worst enemy on earth. A guy that's kind of fast. It's not the hedgehog. He can really move. He's got an attitude. And I lost my bonus. Oh, I lost the coffee bonus. Are you a fan of getting frozen? I'm not Walt Disney, so probably not. I'm not Walt Disney. If Walt Disney came back right now, he would be so racist. He would be so racist. Oh my god. I know he would. I'm not even doubting that Walt Disney, he created beautiful things. I'll give him that. But man, somebody told me that Walt Disney would not be racist, and I think about that all the time. He has so much joy in his heart. A lot of racists had a lot of joy in their heart. That doesn't matter. Like I'm not arguing that he's uncreative. I'm arguing that he would be racist. That's just what he'd be. It's crazy. Kill Goofy? I didn't know that was a thing. Apparently there was a note on his desk saying that to kill Goofy or something. That's funny. That's like the funniest thing of all time. It's because Goofy's black. It could be because Goofy's black. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's true anymore? Nothing is real anymore. Everything's fake. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happened on Earth either. Everything's bad. Life is over. Smiling Friends is over. Oh yeah, we're moving. Alright, I believe it's still mild tofu season. Mild tofu season. What do you got for me? Oh, mild tofu is goblin. Alright, we're doing goblins now. Big gobos. Okay, so nothing but mild tofu. Sure, I already did all the stuff with him. Give me this. I realize I don't have anything. Everything is AI generated now. Yeah, I'm AI generated. The world is AI generated. Nobody's real. Nobody's a person anymore. Everything's fake. I can't even tell what's real on this earth anymore. I saw a tree and just thought, that's not a real tree. That's AI. And then there's computers. Hey man, was that computers? That was computers, man. That was just computers, man. That wasn't even a real person. That was computers. Everything you see is just AI generated computer nonsense. How was Snow White not racist? Because she cares about woodland creatures, and to her, black people are woodland creatures. Get with the program. Come on now. We already got this answered. Come on now. We already know this. We already know this. She's not racist. She's classist. It's a big difference. She loves the little people. Because it's politically incorrect to say dwarves, so I can't say that. But she loves the little people. Do dwarves like saying little? Do like the saying little people? Like, do little people like being called little people, or do they have a big problem with it and we're just not listening to them? Did they decide that term for themselves? I know homeless people did not decide for unhoused. I know that for a fact. They did not. They don't give a fuck. They're just I'm homeless. They're like, yeah, I'm homeless. What you mean unhoused? No, I'm homeless. Yeah, hobo, homeless, unhoused. The woke left is ruining the world. It's all the woke left. That's all it is. Just the woke left. Is hobo a slur? I don't know. I think hobo's a slur. Hobo would be a slur, right? Hobo, hobali. Was that is that a acronym? Is hobo an acronym? Hoblambi? Hoblimbus? Hobl. Is it an acronym for something? Am I stupid? Am I just saying words right now? What does hobo mean? You ain't got a house. Let's see. 3% critical chance. I'll take this. I'm just gonna take these. And gold. Just gold. Yeah, but is it an acronym for anything? Is hobo an acronym for anything? That's what I'm asking. Is hobo an acronym for anything crazy? I don't know. Getting a lot of health here. A lot of health here. Also getting hurt a lot. What's up? Can we say is bum a slur? That'd be sad if bum was a slur. I like bum. I'm a bum. I like bum. I think bum is a fun term. We're taking away all the cool terms, I think. We're really taking away everything that's cool. I'm not a fan of the takeaway of everything cool. We're getting rid of all the fun ass terms. It's really damaging. People. Hobo's neutral. Bum is highly derogatory, apparently. Oh, I hate that. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. We need more evil terms. I want evil terms to come back. I want people to just say evil stuff again. I think the way I feel is how a lot of people feel on the internet now, hence why we're getting a mass, and I mean a mass, just reverse of just acceptance culture, and people are being ableist, transphobic, homophobic, racist. It's getting really bad. It's getting really bad. People are getting really fed up with it. Oh, I see. It's derived from hobo aid or something, which is a farmhand. Okay. So it's a word that was another word. Is that Kratos? I just noticed I'm fighting Kratos, essentially. Interesting. Alright. How much is my critical chance now? 78% critical chance. Just base critical chance is what I want. 78% of my attacks do critical, so that's good. That means I'm basically always getting gold with my attacks. Yeah, I do want this. I was about to say I don't want this, but I do. Now I just need critical damage, I think. I just need critical damage. I got lucky that one time last match because I was going for the big chest. But now I've got to live. I got to live in a world that doesn't accept me. I'm getting crazy money, though. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, I am getting crazy money. Just by virtue of the build I'm running. That attack speed's doing nuts. Doing sicko mode damage. Don't need that. I'll take this. What do you got for me? After hitting with a beat, deal 10% magic damage for 3 seconds. Okay. I'll take it. And then I'll get this, and I'll look at that guy over there. Is it offensive to say monkey butt? It's funny. I don't know. Is monkey butt a defensive term? I don't know. I haven't heard monkey butt. When I heard the Lord Modi butt from Grimace the Billy and Mandy, but monkey butt is new for me. It just feels like something a child would say. Monkey butt. That just feels like a child would say that, and he'd be very happy with it. Monkey butt. That's exactly how you say it too. That's the energy that term gives. And boom. And boom, boom, boom. Alright, more armor. Got some armor on me. And now I'm ready to go crazy. Huh? Sokka's the one that firebends. No. So Sokka, his name is Sokka, and he's the brother. Yes, that's correct. Who is the firebender? Zuko. Zuko is Prince Zuko. He's the firebender. Zuko and Sokka. That's the name of them. Poopy head is highly derogatory for these days. That's crazy. Poopy head. Huh? Lips? Lips. Babe, are you watching Avatar through TikTok? My girl is talking to me right now behind me about Avatar: Last Airbender, and I think she's watching Avatar through TikTok right now. It's against your will. I think it's because there's a lot of Avatar leaks right now. So she is just watching Avatar through TikTok, essentially. So that's what I'm listening to right now. If you guys are curious who I'm responding to, so that's what I'm learning. Pizza, pizza. Get chills. Do you like the show? Did you want to watch it? You want to give it another chance? Yeah, I'm saying because you have trauma associated with the show. Do you think you can watch it? No. Yes. Maybe so. Want to give it a shot? You want to start Avatar? It's not that long. It's 3 books. Really short. All right, get this. I need this. I need some. I need like a legendary or something. I need something crazy. That's good. That's fine. Let's see. Been buying a lot of nonsense. 2 days remaining. Okay. Oh, I was in nighttime. I just realized I was in nighttime. I didn't even recognize that. And I have not taken out that many camps either. I've taken out barely any camps at all. I'm really just using low damage attacks to get a stuff. Avatar, the leaked airbender. Yeah, it did leak. I was trying to convince people to not watch it, but it's whatever. People are going to watch it regardless. I'll wait for it to come out. Is what I'll do. I'd like to support the artists if I possibly can, because that's very important to me. To support people that make art so we can actually get more stuff like Avatar coming out. But people don't care about that. They say they replaced the voice actors. They didn't care about those people. I'm just thinking, I don't think it's the artist's fault, right? It's not the artist's fault that happened. You're blaming the artists for the executives, which is so sad. So sad. AI art is gonna take over anything. He's leaking all over the place. Yeah, he's leaking all over the place. Help! Help! He's leaking. He's leaking. He's tweaking. And he's tweaking on the weekend. That's what it is. Also, thanks for being here. You're like my only chatter, essentially. You and Nathan. So, thanks, baby. Thank you for being here as well. Got an astounding audience today. It is crazy hot in here. This fan is doing basically nothing for me. To be quite honest with you, I am polymorph. Get off of me. Door shut. What are you talking about? Door in this room is making the heat worse. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. Got a camp done. What you could do. This is just a suggestion. You could open the door in the other room, and then hope that the air conditioner in the other room retroactively hits this room. I could get a dodge charge. Or, let me see. Is there anything that gives me more crit chance? No, dodge charge. Guess I get this. And no, that's worthless. And I get this. That's good. That's a fair not risk. Another dodge charge. Let's see, 770. That's just, I'm not doing that. Boom. Going to get hit with some crazy nonsense. Who's ready? This character is a setup character for sure. You hit him with the first move, you get him with the setups, and you just go crazy on it. That's pretty. It's not bad either. Not a bad character. I've got crazy armor right now. Hooah. We're doing fantastic. More strength. And why wouldn't I get another one of these? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Ooh, ooh, oh my goodness. You thought you were good at the game. Do snowmen bang snow women, or are they all gay? I think they produce asexually, is really how I'd imagine. I think they produce asexually, but they're all men just by virtue of they just want to be men because they just decided that because it gives them more authority. Is how it works. Maybe that's how it is. I have never seen a snow woman. You've made me now realize that I've never seen a snow woman. Man, misogyny really runs our culture, doesn't it, huh? That's not even a bit, by the way. That's a real statement. True. My wife just said something crazy. She's horny as hell for it. She said if a snowman's built like that, imagine a snow woman. And that's very freaked out of a statement. That's the most freaked out statement I've heard in a while. That's just the freaked out statement. Gotta respect it. But still very, very freaked out. Just are very realistic. We don't really consider the snowmen politics. We don't think about them that much. But they're people too. He may be black, but he has the heart of a normal person. You know what I mean? That's performative liberals trying to be nice. I hate white people, but I love dogs, and I like black people. So my favorite things are I think about dogs and black people are the same to me. Is the same logic. I treat black people like I treat dogs because I love dogs. Is really it's the logic we've reached. We've hit full circle. Just trying to take him out right now. Just trying to take him out. Don't worry, worrying about money. It always goes back to hammer. It always goes back to hammer. You get the hammer fast enough, it's kind of taking out everything. Gotta respect that. More attack speed, more beat, more patty, more bun. Let's go. And I think I have nothing over here. Oh, big chest. Need that. Gimme. I'm fast. I'm just a speedy little guy. What do you got for me, little buddy? A Gadoosh capacitor. That's what a guy at a car lot would try to sell me when I figured out my car's getting messed up. What you need is a Gadoosh capacitor. I do? I've never heard of that. That's insane. Yeah. And it might actually be a real thing, too. I just don't know. I'm not very knowledgeable about most things, especially cars. Not the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to cars. I should be, though. I feel like that's a rite of passage for being a man, low-key. You gotta know about cars and trucks and such. Definitely not a man, I guess. Definitely not a man. I guess that's what makes people feel like they're not their gender most of the time. Is when they don't conform to the societal needs of whatever the gender says they are. And then they have this internal hate about their body where they say, well, I'm not really a man or a woman because I don't do a lot of man stuff. When they don't want to expand the definition of being a man, they just want to be the definition of being a man. They realize they don't fit that definition, so they stick to the stereotyping of what they've attributed themselves to be. Which is, I think, a little dangerous, but to each their own. To each their own. So everybody has their own journey, and I'm just a passenger on everybody's journey. I am merely a passenger on whatever you want to be. And I'm not going to deny anybody's journey because it's unique and specific for everybody. Maybe we've gotten too accepting, actually. Now that I think about it, we've probably gotten too accepting. I think we may have gotten too accepting as a society and a culture. Get sandwich and make a hammer. It would put a hole in it. It might. It might. But you got to be really skilled with the hammer. That's the thing. My skill with the hammer is better than yours, I'm discovering. I could buy the movement speed boost. Could get that. Might want the movement speed boost because movement speed is the most important thing in this game. Go ahead and get this. This. Yeah, I think I'll get that. Anything else? Oh, hold on. Damage? Could use that. 100%, I'll take that. What's crazy is I'm not getting anything else rare. I got some crazy movement speed. Look at that speed. Golly. I'll be a monkey's uncle. I see something up there. Ooh, that's for me. That's for me. That's for you, Paige. Get me up there. Whew. I find another vendor. He's cooked. Inhaler. This is a really good character when I think about it. This is actually an insanely good character. I'm popping 600s on everybody with this sword. That is depressing. My own weapon, the weapon that I'm specifically catered to, is doing so much less. It is actually depressing for me. I'm a little sad about it. I'm a little sad about it, actually. Go on, give me that. My agility's crazy. Go and give me that. I should be looking for rare cases, is what I should be looking for. Now I'm just Speedy Gonzalez. Yeah, it's just speed. It's just speed. Thank you so much. Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Pass through. You forgot it was hammer time. No, the hammer's good, but this blade is just proccing more and doing enough damage to where I care about it a bit more. Because if it procs more, I get more money. So, is there anything I need around here? I can pretty much go as far as I want to, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of fast. I'm kind of insanely fast. Yep. Yeah, I'm the fastest to ever do it. And I can get this and get some... Yep, I'm 25 speed. That's crazy. I'm trying to get to 40. I'm trying to get to 40 with this. That's what I want. Get my speed just insane. 40 speed. Maybe like 30 strength? Maybe? Maybe 30 strength. That blinker fluid almost ruined my year. They almost got me with blinker fluid, actually. They almost got me. Attacker ability damage has a 4% chance to stun. Ooh. That stun is good. I cannot believe I almost got caught with blinker fluid. They almost made me buy blinker fluid. That was crazy to me. They realized I was stupid and said, you can use some blinker fluid. They laughed about it, and I said, I guess if I need it. And they knew they could sell it to me. And I was, I felt so dumb, though. But I can't possibly know information that I don't know, you know? I can't know what I don't know, is really where I'm at. Seems like a stupid statement to say that, but people don't realize people don't know what they don't know. A lot of the time, people just think, how do you not know this? As opposed to, well, people can't know what they don't know. They just dog on the person for not knowing, as opposed to not contributing to the fact that a lot of people just don't know, which is a big thing. That's good. Alright, I'm doing pretty good right now. Haven't used Shadow Kick in a while. That's probably not good for my character. I'm definitely getting more money just from the crits alone. I'm definitely getting more money from crits. Just by virtue of the crit things that I have and the build I have. Forgot to get this. Didn't even realize I could get it. Don't really want that. I need to find... Is there anything else around here? There's that over there. I could get that if I'm fast enough, which I probably am. Uno. Dos. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, so I get more attack speed, obviously. Give me that. That's free. More attack speed. And then, after getting the... Come on now. I can hear the clock ticking. I hear the clock ticking. Get more attack speed. And then, after getting some more attack speed... Alright. Oh, come on now. And that's what I thought. And that's what I thought, ladies and gentlemen. Gentle hands. Get me off that. Get me off that. Give me this. Give me that. Give me that. Whoa, hello. What are these guys doing up here? Is there a sword up here? Is it a good weapon? It's an epic wand. You gotta be joshing me. You gotta be joshing me. Get up off me. Just get up off me. You gotta be kidding me. That's good. And I'll do that. And I'll get you. Because I need you. Yes. That's fine. Anything else I could possibly get? There goes the guy. He's the man. Does blinker fluid taste good? That's a good question. Good question. Never had the pleasure of trying it, but I imagine so. They're pushing it out to everybody. I imagine it must be a hidden delicacy. Tide Pod level delicacy is what it might be. Yeah, I'm doing it. Hold on. Just give me a second. Let me get this. Oh, the clacker balls. Perfect. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Thank you. And now it's time to go crazy with it. Alright. I don't know if I'm doing crazy damage. Let's see how this deals. I'm polymorphed. Hold on. Get off me. How much does the hammer do? It isn't fast, but it is doing 3K. I'll take it. The 3K is pretty good. Get hit with the hammer. Just get hit with the hammer. Now, clock your lounge. You always know what time it is, but you always hear it tick. Would you want it? No. I have a phone. I have a phone. I can just use a phone. That would be insane. That would be crazy. That would suck so bad. That would just hurt. It would just be annoying to deal with too. You're asking me to be annoyed, is what you're asking me. Would you rather be pissed off all the time, or not? That would just actively make me infuriated all the time. Bongos. Epic mace. Sure. Mao tofu. And whatever, but what if the phone well, if the phone is lying to you? That's fine. There's also different time zones. Would I update automatically to the time zone? Also, my internal clock is pretty good. I trust my internal clock a lot more than most things, actually. I trust my internal clock. So I'm actually going for my internal clock. That's what I'm going for. Just trusting my internal clock as opposed to trusting anything else. So, but you're asking me if I would want a literal internal clock, which would suck. Why did my is turn into an? Are we is? Those are all words you just said. You definitely speak in the language of the god, because that sentence made no sense to me. All right. Ooh, I've been sitting down for a while. You ever sit down so long that your butt's kind of glued? That hurt. All right. Now, what's the last thing that gives me Mao Tofu? It's Thrack and Whack. All right, Mao Tofu for the Thrack and Whack. So this isn't really good damage. It's not really crazy good damage. It's something. It's something. What does this do? What are you looking like? I wish there was a DPS counter I could see. This is definitely doing significantly less than what I was just doing, but it's proccing all my stuff more. And I might need it to get some gold. I think this is the last area too, so this is where I gotta get my legendaries and get hopefully a legendary artifact. That'd be good. If I can get a legendary artifact, hoo-wee, I'd be happy. The happiest man on earth. Second happiest man on earth. I can't be happier than a billionaire. Happiest person. You gotta be joshing. What was that? That was me? Spawning right next to this thing is crazy. Really just going for big DPS. Really just going for big deep. Big deep, little buddy. Getting big money. Let's see. I got 2 of them? Ooh, 2 of them's real good. I didn't know I could stack these keys. Didn't know I could stack them. What do you got for me? A throne? Movement speed. Let's get it. I'm about to be zooming through this whole map. I'm getting that. What do you got, little buddy? Hit me with it. Go ahead. I just need gold, realistically. I really just need gold. The more I get hit, and the more you hit me. The more I hit, the more I get hit, the more gold I get. That's really where I'm at right now. I'll do that. I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty fast right now. Let's see. Boom. How much you... Oh, you were easy money. Oh, you were easy money. Engulf myself in flame? Oh, yeah. What do you got? Boom. Oh, this is going to be so good. I'm going to get all those chests. What's up? What's going on? Look at that speed. Look at that speed, baby. Look at that speed. Easy. Ooh, and you just gave me more speed. Oh, that's beautiful. You just want me to have the most speed in the game, don't you? Not doing as much attack damage, but that's fine right now, simply by virtue of I just want to get some money. I'm checking location of all the guacamole in Belgium. There is somebody doing that. There's actually an app, and I'm gonna make the app soon. I'm gonna make it where you track the active gorillas in your country. That's my goal. How many active gorillas there are. You may think it's a joke now, but you'll be thanking me when you see that all those active gorillas are put down. What do you got for me? Oh, a legendary arcane staff. Thanks, buddy. I'll take it. And why wouldn't I take a legendary arcane staff when I have put literally nothing inside of intelligence? Obviously, I'm taking that. That's easy. That's a obviously, it's easy grab. Easy grab. When I put basically nothing into arcane, let's go. What did I say, arcane? Intelligence? Let's go. 634 macaroonies. I'll just take this because I can. And why wouldn't I? Scissors? That's bleed damage. Didn't even know I was going towards this guy. Forgot this was even a mission for real. I always forget this is the mission when I do this one. What do you got? Legendary blink blades? Oh, you're kidding. Okay, stop messing around. Now I get some blink blades. I can stop goofing around and actually get some blink blades. Now it's time to see how legendary blink blades work. How we looking? Oh, they moving. They moving. They doing thousands. They hitting for something. The speed is pretty good. I will give it that. I just hate the thing. I hate the move. I don't like the backstab thingy. It's kind of stupid. Kind of dumb. Not gonna lie. But why wouldn't I take the blink blades? What are we looking at? My critical chance is 88%. 88%. That's pretty good. And what's up? And what are you gonna do about it? What's up? Did I just hit 11,000? I think I just hit 11,000 on one of these hits. I might have just hit 11,000. I wasn't looking. Do it again. I wasn't looking. What up? What up? What up? Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Boom. Free. That's free. Who's next? Oh, that's free. Give me that. Yeah. Yeah. That's beautiful. Okay, but I only got like 20 minutes more left of this, but alright. I only got like 20 more minutes. You can wait for me if you want to. It's not gonna be that long. I'm almost done. I'm getting blocked on. I'm getting blocked on. Hello. Hey. Alright, I see a bunch of stuff over there. Oh, I thought I could make it if I just kept flipping. Alright, there's something over there. Weapon? What do you got for me? Legendary swift bow. I'll take that. How's the swift bow looking? Pretty insane, actually. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like the swift bow. I'm rocking with the swift bow a lot. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. Not doing crazy damage, but it's doing enough. What up? What up? Yeah. Yeah, give me that. Alright, give me this. Give me that big one. I'm looking for a legendary. I'm just looking for a legendary at this point. If I get a legendary, I'd be so happy. Now I gotta fight some enemies, actually. This where the boss is? This is where the boss. That's where the boss is. And that's where the lieutenants are. Need my blink blades. Yep. Sorry, buddy. I'm stupid. What up? What up? I'm not utilizing this character well at all. I'm not utilizing him well at all. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Night 1. And where am I at? 28, 10, oh, 19, and 10. That's where I'm at. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. They got sniper deadlock on me. What do you got for me? A big hammer. I just died. That's okay. That's why we got the other life. 2, 3. I wasn't attacking. That's my with this specific build. I gotta attack. Think I saw you Saturday? What was I doing Saturday? Where was I at Saturday? What was going on? Where'd you see me at is the better question. I don't know what I'm saying. That. Holy, I'm getting cooked, low-key. Low-key, I'm getting cooked. And I gotta respect that. I gotta respect that. I gotta accept that I'm getting cooked. Get out of here. 15,000. I wonder what's causing the 15,000. What is causing that one? Mario wishes he had a big hammer. He does. He does. He does. Mario's been lacking on the hammer game. Wish these were faster. 2 days remaining. That's okay. If I could find a guy selling stuff, maybe a shop of some sort. Any shopkeepers around here? Anybody with a shop? Anybody with a shop? I got 20,000 gold. Looking for a shop. 20,000 gold. Looking for a shop. Also looking for anything healing item, by the way. Anything that would heal me. Get some more crit chance. That's cool. Don't hate the crit chance. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I got some more attack speed. Might need some more crit damage. I'll take this because I've been holding on to that. Oh, look at this. I think this might actually be stronger. What do you got for me? A block. I could use some block damage. That's magic. This is a magic weapon. I am an idiot. Gonna not use that. I'm using a magic weapon. That's dumb. I don't have any magic. None. Just no magic on my persons. What do we got for me? Freedom. Okay. This is a real glass cannon build, just not very cannony. Aside from a few things I'm doing, actually. Oh, I see what's doing it. It's the big attack. So when I pause and wait, okay. That does 15,000, which is a little bit disgusting. I like that. So if I pause and attack, I'll actually be doing significantly more damage. Okay. That's good, I can do that. Instead of just holding it. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, I could do like 30,000 a hit. Ooh, I can do 30,000 in one hit when I think about it. That'd be kind of crazy. Yeah, this is good. Oh, so that's how to carry. Okay, I gotta stop holding it. That's so interesting. I like this character. I like him. Wasn't vibing with him at first, but he's growing onto me. He's growing onto me. Don't even need this one over here, realistically. This one's just not that good. Yeah, this one was just a waste of my time to get these ones. I suppose I'll get it, though, because I'm already over here. I mean, why would I not? Oh, yeah. Was that a caravan? No. They don't want to give me a shopkeep. They know I mess up a shopkeep right now. Oh, there he goes. What's over here? He's got nothing. He's with an ultra attack. I got nothing. He's got nothing, dude. This guy's got like literally nothing. He had like literally nothing. That was crazy. That was like the worst shopkeep I could have got. He didn't even get a chance to summon his stuff. That was crazy. He didn't even have a chance to do his mechanic. Cooldown reduction? Sheesh. And more health? Alright. Oh, what do you got for me? That's for me, movement speed? And what? I'm not fast enough, it seems. Alright. Go ahead, give me that. That's free. Alright. I'm kind of just crushing this right now. I'm really just crushing this. Yep, that's free. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Easy. Easy. Get out of here. Get out of here. I need this. My mom kind of homeless. Whoop. Yep. Boom. Free eats. Free eats. Let's see if my thought process is correct about what I'm thinking here. So if I'm right, which I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. If I'm right. First off, let me go here. If I'm right, I do this, and then... Nope, that wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to do like 30,000 damage. I gotta respect the mage orcs. Always my favorite variety of thing. It's a good subversion of expectation. Mage orc is always a good subversion. Alright, that's good. What is this on the ground? Don't know what that was. Get the hands. Take this. Thank you so much. Alright, 2 days remain still, so that's pretty good. I still haven't killed the last guy. Haven't even taken him out. Alright. Pretty good. I picked up something that I didn't know what it was. 80% of this game. Me just picking up stuff. Legendary broadsword. And why wouldn't I? I'll take it, why not? Just using it because I can. Night 2? It's terror time again. That's pretty chill. I like that. Bunch of barrels, give me a bunch of money. Easy. What do you got for me? I'll take it. More armor. Hooah! Hey, you're just sitting over here, weren't you? Waiting for me? Did you miss me? Oh, you probably didn't even know who I was. How could you miss me if you don't know me? How could you miss me if you don't know me, huh? Let's see. So, if up there, if I'm correct, there is... Sprint speed's going up. That's good. Give me some more speed. Over here would be some more... Yep, there's more things over here. I just noticed that the map is actually telling me where other things are. Don't know why I just noticed that. Get up off me. Give me that danger mask. This is just infinite money for me. I'm just getting infinite money. Come on. Come on, infinite money. Thank you. Dawn's the final day. That's okay. I'm fine for a little bit. Alright, that's good. I'm really fast. This is insane speed. More clackers. That's a robot slur, I believe. Oh. Clankers. I got corrected. That's freebie. Get up off me. The fastest to ever do it. 26 and 31. Not bad. Not bad. Getting close to the higher margins here of where I could possibly be at when it comes to this. I'll just do this challenge here. Because why not? Why would I not do this right here? Freebie. Alright, so there is a... Oh, it's right here. I see. I just forgot to pick it up. And then there is... From what I understand, over here... Up here it goes. You can just see it on the map. That's kind of chill. I like that. Do they respawn? Are they respawning? Am I dumb? Yeah. Infinite money built. Woo. And that's just 2 freebies. There's no reason on earth why I wouldn't take those. They're just giving them to me. Again, basically everything is a freebie for me because I'm taking everything out so fast. Thank you. And what's this? Oh, fire. Of course I would. Thank you so much. What up? Thank you. Crit chance. My crit chance looking like 103% chance to do a critical. And my crit damage is 300%. Amazing. Alright, 675. Anything I need over here, or am I just... Did I get all the camps? No way. I didn't get all the camps. No way I got all the camps. Because I haven't been up here, right? Yeah, I haven't been up here. Obviously, there's something up here. What is up here? Alright. And what is this? A health? Another healing charge. I'll take it. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it for this character because I got negative 100 armor because I didn't read. But 40% critical damage. You know what? That's great. That's just fantastic. What's going on, guys? Hey. What's up? My damage increased a lot. You guys notice? My armor's a little down, but I don't think that matters too much right now. Got some more physical damage. Hey, what's going on? What up? What up, though? Hey. Hiya. Thank you. There's another thing on the map over here, I suppose. I just didn't pick this up. That's the crazy part. The only thing that was going on is that I didn't pick it up. So I got 4,000 smackaroonies. I guess I'll just take out the little bit of camps around here until it gives me the 1 minute warning, because I can just rush over. Give me that 1 minute warning, please. Alright, boom. If I get one legendary, I'll be the happiest man on earth. I'll tell you that right now. I would just be happy. It would make my week. It would make my day. I don't want to say week. Nothing can really make my week. Almost, baby. Alright. Boom. Oh, cannot afford. Is this the tofu? Where am I at? Legendary strongbow. I don't need that. Oh, here it goes. 1 minute warning. Let's get it. I'm ready now. Alright. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the field. Amazing. Whatever you did was worthless. Look at all these procs. This is depressing, my friend. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, what's wrong? You didn't notice that I have a crazy build? I figured out the character now. You messed up. You give me too much time with him. I figured him out now. You're cooked. What's up? Yeah, that's it. Get up out of here. Get away from me. What is this? Wing lightning staff. Wow. Wow. That's so cool. Wow. I'll take it. I'll take it for a love of the game. It gives me a little bit of things, and then taking physical damage gives you plus 10 armor. Cool. Amazing. Why didn't I notice this over here? I'll take one more. For old time's sake. Alright, now I'm ready to go. Alright, let's go. Hey, I'm out of here. Ugh.
Welcome back, y'all.
Hey.
One final quest for you. Oh, I'm so happy we have finally made it to this.
Go ahead and take all the... I think I just gave all Mao tofu, right? Mao tofu, Mao tofu, Mao tofu, Mao tofu. All 4 Mao tofus.
Thanks, dumbasses.
What's up, buddy? Is the sun made of gold? It could be. What's the most hated thing you would do for $1 million? Uh, New Canada, probably. Probably. New Canada. You said most heinous. That's the part that's getting it. Cause like that's a lot of money. Like, I wouldn't take. I wouldn't need to. I would do. I would do a lot for $1 million. I'll do a lot for $1 million. Yeah, this is kind of melting him high key, and I'm just getting a bunch of money from him. Low key melting him. Speed is getting him though. That speed is crazy. One of the fastest clock killing Jones guy is. I don't know. That's one. You're down to one, buddy. Who's next? Okay. Take your time. I'm watching my feet. I'm literally too fast for whatever you're doing. The speed at which I'm moving is a speed that is not seen by God. This is the fastest I've ever moved in my entire life. Hey, buddy, how's it hanging? Hey. Oh, you're back. You must have missed me. My character still is a little bit of a glass cannon, but I think as long as I keep the procs of me doing good and me keeping him on fire, I think I'm fine. What up? I'm just punching you like Hajime no Ippo. Oh my god, you're getting Dempsey rolled. Look at all this damage for no reason. Hello, sir. May I have another? Oh, my thing's went away. Come on. Come on. Get my stuff back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Thank you. Oh, I messed up again. Where's the last one at? The most important one. Come on now. I can't pick it up? Gee willikers. Oh, this wasn't even the most important one. I have these. Come on now. You gotta be better than this, buddy. Did I just hear Dark Souls? Perhaps you did. Who's next? What's up? Alley Music Official? Cracking, big dog. Hey, hey. I'm doing pretty good, man. Oh, ooh, let's get it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. 31,000. 31,000. 31,000 is crazy. Uh-huh. Oh, these guys. Forgot about this. Completely forgot about this phase completely. What up? Scratching my scalp. Give me a moment. Uh-huh. What's up? I wonder if the ingredients actually matter. Seems like they don't. I'm not sure if they do. Because this is about the same boss fight as it usually is. I just gave him all the same ingredient. I don't know. There has to be something. Maybe he gets different resistances, maybe? I don't know. I wish I knew. But he's almost dead. Okay.
Uh-oh. This guy ran out of stew.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank you.
You think you've beaten me?
Well, well, well.
Time will tell, and you've got tons of time.
Got a lot of garbage on my person. That's pretty cool. Come on down, buddy. Thank you. I think the movement speed was probably the biggest factor of that entire thing, besides the fact of me getting insane amounts of money from the things I got. But that's pretty much what it was. I guess next run tomorrow we'll do potatoes and see how that goes. But I suppose that was that, and this was that, and this was this, and this was that. Thank you guys so much for checking out the stream. People on YouTube that watched the video, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Have a lovely day or night wherever you're at. And I am out. Peace. Bye.